Oh wait, fuck! I need to record the master copy. Sorry about that.
What? Oh, okay.
Oh, the master.
All right, it's for the master copy. 3, 2, 1, clap. All right, that wasn't as bad.
All right.
Okay.
But I'm editing this audio. I don't need no master copy.
Nah, whatever. Just for backup. This is for backup.
Backup.
Yeah, backup.
Like
Always
Lost,
have backup.
Lost World laser tag. Blow it up.
Yeah. Yes.
Cyrax.
Yes. That kind of backup, dude.
Are you guys gonna go there one day, Hawk and Cwiet?
I don't know. That may be, I don't know.
Maybe if I actually do end up coming down early
Guys,
for Evo.
Esports is the future, man. Arcades are dying.
Yeah.
Dude,
World of Warcraft, man.
Arcades are dying. I don't know if esports are the future, but you can get, you can like there are certain like Dota and League players who get work visas as esport athletes.
I think the thing that's actually killing arcades really is mobile gaming, because
I also think console gaming.
Yeah, consoles. The fact that the fact that they went online is where arcades started to die out.
It's just like when you're out and you're like shopping or something like that, or hanging out with friends. It's like a pastime, and then you can just do it.
A random arcade cabinet will survive. A place dedicated to arcade cabinets won't. Why would I go somewhere where I have to pay more than more than a lump sum to play this game for a little bit, when I can sit at home naked and play as much Street Fighter as I want?
Yeah,
and I don't have to stop playing if I lose.
Yeah. I think that plays into that too.
Yeah, I tried going somewhere in my underwear once. They said no shirt, no shoes, no service.
There are two things. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I went home and got some shirt and shoes and left my underwear there, and they still kicked me out. How about that?
All right, so there are two things that I came to realize today, and I typed in Skype about it. And one of them was that Triple Q got his channel back, and that happened like a month ago or something like that.
Well,
who's Triple Q?
He makes music mashups using video game music. Hey,
cool.
That's regardless. It still went down. All that. The bad thing is that was a topic of discussion in a Danganronpa episode that hasn't come out yet, so that might seem a little dated.
Yeah, but it's okay.
That might date it really far back, even before we actually recorded it. So we might have dated it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then the other one was that I recently realized that Donkey is actually white.
I don't know how you didn't know he was white.
I mean,
I never watched this.
No, he's super white. Have you never seen him?
No, I've never seen him.
But I can tell he's white. I mean,
I thought he was like not
he's
Puerto
a happy
Rican,
man,
like,
dude.
Puerto Rican.
That's one thing. Why? Because he made that video. What he doesn't know is I'm actually of Puerto Rican descent.
Oh.
Donkey's like, I don't even know how to label that kind of comedy.
It's just, I don't know.
It's really
unique.
Just
so it works, and then they're all short. They're all short videos. It's like, hey, let me watch some Donkey for a bit, and then you got, I don't know. It just works. I think he's a really, really funny guy, and
probably the best thing that's ever come out of League of Legends for me.
Yeah, Donkey.
Yep, Donkey. But he don't play that game no more, so now his videos are 10 times better for me.
So are we starting this podcast, or is it already started?
We've already started, dude!
Oh, shit. I thought we were going to do introductions. We didn't even do
our weeks.
This is how we start. We just do random. We talk about random shit, and then we lead into the fucking thing. And I was gonna do something, and you were like, "Oh, we're gonna do."
Speaking of random shit, I've been having the bad green shits.
Before I say something, the first time I realized that he was white, it was on the recent PAX video that he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I went back all the way back to his actual like, this is pretty much my face video, and that was when he was really skinny. So I don't know, like his voice didn't come across to me as completely white. or black. It was
He
just like,
definitely doesn't look like how you first imagine he is. But
Yeah.
But I've watched him so long. Like he had his first Rengar video, he had his face. So
Yeah.
ever since then,
Okay,
I was
I
like,
didn't
this
see-
is what he looks like. He also, if you can see him a lot more on his girlfriend's channel, where they do like openings and stuff.
I see.
So
Okay. All right.
she's so
Well-
small, he probably destroys her.
Or she destroys him.
No
And that's how we
way.
start the podcast.
Tasty.
Well, welcome to this episode of the Hypecast. I believe this is the 21st, 22nd. I could be wrong.
It'd be
but,
easier if we made it weekly.
Yeah, it'd be easier, but yeah, you know, we all have our own thing to do, but
We do.
we're here nonetheless. And we got quite a number of things to talk about. Hopefully, we can just blast on through, depending on what it is. But we'll have to see.
We're not
But
Team
anyways-
Rocket. We can't blast off.
Last time we talked, it was like the middle of what? April?
The time between it was like the end of April, but the time between like this one and the last one actually doesn't seem that long.
No,
But,
it's actually it wasn't actually that long ago. It's just a whole bunch of shit just happened.
We're pretty much like bi-monthly podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
bisexual
well,
podcast.
bisexual. I don't know. I mean, we can always maybe try weekly, but that could be a little harder since
Mhm.
I don't know if
Yeah, a lot can
everyone's
happen in a
available.
week, man, as we can see in the freaking Google Docs.
Yeah, so now I think it's now that we're also paying attention.
Yeah. Is everyone looking
so-
at the doc, by the way?
I
So
am.
why not every Friday? Every Friday, like we'll clear this doc,
Every
and every Friday
Yeah, that
after
sounds
work
good.
we'll try to do it.
Yeah.
And if you
well,
can't make it, it's all right. We'll just do it, and then you could always like have some input on last podcast, next podcast when you're there.
Okay. All right. We can.
That sounds
we'll
hard.
try to.
Isn't this
We'll-
entertaining, guys? Talking about podcasts
How
we're
we
gonna
schedule
make
things.
instead of actually
Yeah.
talking about our podcast, where we usually start them out by talking about our weeks.
Yeah. So, So as always, Cwiet, how you been, dude?
I've been pretty good. My hand's been cramping lately, and I'm kind of burnt down on animating. On the
I
secret
can't
project, but
imagine
I don't know.
why.
Dude, I've
Why-
been
why would
animating
you-
for a few months now, man.
Man, I can't see why.
You can't see why it would do
I
that.
4 eyes, too
Can you
dark.
guys get mad at me when I
Can't
do
see.
bad puns?
that
I don't even
No.
know where you're going, Ender.
It's too dark. Turn on your phone. Can't see. 4 eyes.
I don't get it.
We lost him.
Anyways,
But, anyways,
as far as games, man, I've just been playing Animal Crossing. It's chill. It's kind of like a casual chill game, and it's
Nice.
alright.
You talking about
yeah.
New Leaf?
Yeah, New Leaf.
Nice. Did you start a
As
new
always.
town, or are you still just
It's an old
building
town.
up your own?
I've had it since like September of last year. Yeah.
I haven't been able to get into an Animal Crossing game myself, and it's mostly because like I do so much stuff that I didn't realize this game, like, because Danielle had like she bought me one and let me play. She's like, "Did you check on your bears today?" I was like, "No, I was gonna check on them tomorrow." She's like, "But they need you." I was like, "But the game's not on. I turned it off." She's like, "That's not how it works."
Yeah, just
Like,
kind
what-
of it's a world that kind of works with or without you. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
it's gonna
Those
have
bears-
things happening.
Those bears probably moved out. I
people gonna
haven't-
move.
Yeah, you're gonna
Seasons
lose
change.
the villagers, or someone's gonna move
Cockroaches.
in a place that you don't like. Yeah, cockroaches and all
I
that
haven't
stuff.
touched that game in a couple years, so
You're gonna have like
yeah.
bad hair, man. You're gonna wake up with bad hair.
No, dude,
Yeah.
I'm MIA. I don't know why they made me mayor. They made a bad choice. I'm going back to the farm.
Oh man. Well,
Yeah.
you're better.
It's a perfect.
You would be a better
game,
man.
It's a perfect game when
You-
you're in the toilet. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I do take 30-minute shits sometimes, so maybe.
Tasty.
Maybe if
Very tasty.
maybe if I could ever just play it on my phone. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
shit! Speaking of phone, isn't it?
I think
gonna
we'll get
be-
into that in the news later.
Okay, all right.
I was,
Yeah, we're still going
Trying
with
to
the how are
foreshadow.
yous and all that.
We're going
yeah,
over
yeah,
our
yeah.
weeks.
Yeah. Going on for weeks.
That's a week.
So that's pretty much it. Cwiet.
Yeah, man. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Zawarudo, how you been?
Pretty good, except for a little bit stressing in the background because finals is next week.
Oh, right.
But it's like well, I don't want to jinx it. It's easy finals, not really, but
Knock on that wood.
which would.
Well,
You might not want to knock on that other one though.
mm,
Might hurt yourself.
I'm a masochist versus a sadist.
Mascotist.
Mm.
I get off to masks
masks.
That one-
Yes, I
that
guess
one
off
guy.
of mask.
from Majora's
Masochist.
Mask.
Whatever.
or or that one masochist from Konosuba, fucking
Oh,
darkness.
darkness. Oh man.
Oh,
Can't believe you guys
the
finished
anime.
that. I can't believe you guys
Wait,
finished
you
that.
finished that anime? Really?
We have to show you that succubus episode.
After the podcast.
Yeah, we will.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but anyways, Zawarudo. So, what games and all that stuff? How you been doing with that?
Okay, so let's see what games. Been playing Kingdom Hearts Unchained X on the mobile.
How is that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna spoil it because it's pretty much laid out onto you. Your character is the reason why there's the Keyblade Wars,
Okay.
and your character
Okay.
ends up in your character's Keyblade. It ends up in the graveyard.
Yeah. So you pretty much are dead.
So
Yeah.
so talk to me as if I've never played a Kingdom Hearts game. Does this take place
This takes
before the
place
first
before
one?
Birth by Sleep.
And Birth by Sleep takes place.
Before Kingdom Hearts 1.
How about you just name the games in order?
I am not naming the games in order.
Come on, there aren't that many.
I am not doing this. We're going to do this later because I want to talk about Overwatch.
Oh, what's that game? That's a
I'm gonna
MOBA, right?
I'm gonna slap you, Ender.
Hey, I'm talking on behalf of the audience. I know what Overwatch
Yeah,
is,
man.
but they might
Hey,
not.
man, there are people that might not know what the hell Overwatch is.
There are
okay?
people who don't exist on the internet.
Oh yeah, I
That
forget,
don't watch
'cause all
TV.
people are robots.
Is it a sequel to Firewatch? Is
Yes.
that what it is?
Yes.
Is
Got
it
it.
an isometric? Is it isometric? Good. So you're overwatching people? Is it like black and white?
No, you're playing. The Overseer. It's
Yeah.
Fallout.
Oh, okay.
Overseas.
So is it a Fallout DLC?
Sure.
Okay,
I'm gonna
okay. In all
slap you
seriousness,
really, really hard.
what is
Ender.
Overwatch? Like describe it. Describe it for the people who don't know,
It's
and
a
explain to them
first-person
how it's
shooter.
not a MOBA. Please explain to them how it
I
has.
don't. Okay. Okay,
Mm.
the reason why people say it's not a MOBA is because there's no minions for you to kill. It's
No,
just a
I hate
straight
how
shot.
people call it a MOBA.
Oh,
It makes me so mad. They're like, oh, well, the shooting people, you have a bunch of characters that have abilities. I'm like, that's not what makes it a MOBA. Put in Smash
Yeah.
Brothers. Oh, look at all these characters that have different abilities. That doesn't make Smash
Yeah.
Brothers a MOBA. Oh, but you can have teams. You can have teams in Smash Brothers. God, just
Not
because
really.
there's magic powers doesn't make it a MOBA.
is Sailor
God.
Moon a MOBA?
Is there a Sailor Moon a MOBA?
In Japan, yes.
No, probably in China or something,
China.
or like in Korea or Korea.
That'd be like
China.
Melee
You know how
Soon or something.
You know how those Koreans love their MOBAs, especially with Mega Man Online. That's like
Wait, that's a thing?
Mega Man Online.
that's a thing, dude.
That was
That's
a
actually
thing.
a thing.
Was a thing, right?
Was
Yeah.
was. I don't know how it is right now.
Is
but
it like the Battle Chip Mega Man? Like we can play against?
Mm,
Because
don't know.
if that was PvP, that sounds cool. I remember.
I don't know about that. It might be just more of a generic mobile format. I'm not too sure, but I don't think it plays like battle whatever. But anyways,
Either from the video games I played, I bought my $60
$1,000 Funko
No.
Pop.
yeah.
it's my number 60 Funko Pop of
Oh
Dorotan
my goodness.
That was close.
from the Warcraft movie.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think people here know anything about Warcraft. It's okay.
I don't know.
I know what
you're
Warcraft
talking
is. I
about.
used to play it. I had I had a bunch of level 90s back when 90 was the cap.
Well, then, for Ender, I bought Durotan. Explain to Hawk, who is Durotan?
He's an orc.
Who is...
All right, cool.
There you go.
I'm hooked.
Who is the father
Tell me more.
Another
Who's the
orc.
daddy?
Oh.
I actually
Shit.
don't know. I played Alliance Scum, so I have no idea about the
Alright.
Durtan lore that much. So
Idiot. Durotan
We
is
wanted
the
to know
father
more
after
about
all.
Warcraft. We can just watch the movie, right? It'll explain everything, right?
that actually takes place in the Warcraft, which was the RTS universe. So
Yeah.
you won't know much about World of Warcraft.
But
That's
it's the
gonna
same
probably
thing, right? It's part
it's
of the
same
world, right?
Yeah, it's the same universe. It's like the prequel to World of Warcraft. So
Yeah.
that'll probably be the next movie that comes out. They're like, how do we CG these night elves to be super hot? Koi Tecmo, get over here. We need to borrow your models.
We need to borrow Kasumi.
Yeah.
And,
Don't worry, all the night elves are of age because they're elves. Doesn't matter how young
Yeah.
they look.
Yeah.
But we are way
And
off
then-
tangent. Let's go talk
Yeah,
about
so-
another Blizzard game that we all actually played, except Cwiet.
Hey, whoa.
And then the last thing
Before we do that.
was I watched Civil Wars, and yes, I'm gonna say
Hey
it.
man, don't
I watched
spoil
Civil
anything.
Wars. Captain America. Hooray.
Oh,
Civil
Civil
War.
War. I thought you said Silver Wars. I was like, is that an anime?
Yes, it's an anime.
That does sound like an anime.
Silver Wars.
Silver
Write this
Wars.
down.
And speaking of anime, Ender, you need to really watch that clip I sent on Skype.
I'll do that after the podcast.
Yeah, it's basically Bayonetta if she was a guy, or she had a
Alright.
son. Even though you said,
Cool.
If
"Oh,
she had it.
I don't watch animes that have more than 4 syllables."
Yeah, the Ender's rule. If her age has one
Wait,
syllable, she's too young.
Konosuba. Oh, Konosuba is 4 syllables. That's funny.
Yep.
Yeah. But anyways, anything else before we move on to?
I want to kick
And
your
then-
ass in Overwatch.
Ooh.
Hawk.
When are you gonna get a PC, Hawk?
If you guys donate me a fucking PC and
Hawk's
parts,
considering it though. He's thinking about it for streaming, right?
Don't
yeah.
tempt me, Hawk.
Oh,
Don't tempt me to get you everything except like a few key components and be like, hey, look, you suddenly have a case, a MOBO, a power supply. Now
Oh
you just
my
gotta buy
fucking
now you just
God.
gotta save up like
Don't even-
$600
oh.
for a processor and a graphics card. Oh no.
Don't.
I'll buy you all the
don't
cheap
fucking-
shit.
Oh my fucking God.
Maybe,
Oh,
maybe.
see.
I gotta wait till Danielle starts up at my job.
Don't.
should be soon.
Don't.
I'll just show up to
Don't.
Evo. Oh god, I dropped all this computers. Whoa, what am I gonna do with it? Oh man, I don't have luggage on my plane back. Oh no, what the fuck? Nah, I don't think I could come up with that in 2 months. But we'll see.
Yes, you can.
No, don't even.
Yes,
But
you can,
anyways,
Ender. It's called you whore yourself out.
Nobody does that. Nobody wants that in Kentucky. If I really wanted to make that money, I'd have to start like a meth lab or something.
Oh, like in Breaking Bad.
No, more like trailer trash. But
Ew.
Trailer Park Boys.
I don't know. People in Kentucky are all on meth and crack and are trailer trash. I'm generalizing here, but there's a lot of that.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, if that's it, then we can move on to Ender. How you been, bro?
I actually played games this past time. Since I got all done moved. I did last podcast, was I bitching about Persona 4 Arena and how the story mode structure was?
Yeah, I see
Yes,
where
you
you
were.
did.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
you did.
I
You
played
played
Arena.
through
I
everything?
finally beat it, and I played Arena Ultimax, and they fixed the way the story structure works. So instead of having you pick a character and then play the same sequences over and over again, it has like a timeline with a lot of it locked off, and you play chapters that open up and eventually become linear, and it decides what characters you play for that chapter. If you don't want to play that character, you can set it to autoplay and it will automatically win that battle. But I just played it because the AI is like Street Fighter 5 story mode easy. So yeah, that story mode was a lot more polished, but I don't think I needed that story. It was cool. I got a little bit more lore. It was definitely OVA quality. And since I finished those games and I'm still on the Persona 4 Weeaboo hype train, I went and got the rhythm game, Dancing All Night. Played a shit ton of that. But it's not without saying this game has problems as a rhythm game. And it's been some time since I played a rhythm game. Because I get it. Atlas isn't the Project Diva guy. They have Hatsune Miku, but they're not the same people. So I get this is their first time making like a rhythm game. But you need 16th notes in your rhythm games if there are 16th notes in your songs. You can't just say, well, that note's close enough. A rhythm game is about staying on beat. And it's really kind of hard. Sometimes I actually have to get into a point where I ignore the song and where the words or the beats goes so I can hit the notes on time. But it's fun. I haven't played a rhythm game in quite a while. So
yeah.
Nice. That music was getting stuck in some people's heads, apparently.
Yep. Someone in this room
Sorry.
had that happen.
It's good music. Shoji Meguro is really good. Other than that, I also played Overwatch, but I think we're gonna all talk about that later, right?
Yeah.
And then I played some Star Fox, which we're also probably gonna talk about later.
Yep.
So,
Star Fox.
Other than that, I'm continually just I'm working. All my bills are surprisingly a lot lower than I had budgeted myself for whenever we moved out. So that's actually good.
That's good.
Danielle will be most likely starting up where I am working soon. So the chances of me coming to Evo will skyrocket exponentially. So.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
The crew is going to assemble. Almost.
And I'm going to have to wear a mask so Stephen Kenny can't find me.
Oh, yeah.
Are they gonna
you should wear a John Cena mask.
I'll actually, I think I'll keep that myself. I'll say that off podcast. So they don't even know.
Yeah.
But that's my week.
Yeah, just like, yeah. Yeah, well, that's really good to hear. So with me, been doing all right, hanging in there. Still interning at Funhouse. We kind of watched the live stream for Battlefield 1, which we'll probably talk about later.
That Dude Soup new set is awesome.
Oh yeah, the set.
I love the way they introduced that. How they had it normal, and then Lawrence was like, "Fucking done with this. Come here."
Yeah. That was really
good.
cool. Yeah, I was pretty much, myself and other interns were like were stand-ins for on that set, so they can get all the lighting and stuff like that. And yeah, man, it looks really cool. It looks really legit. It's really good to see I guess you pretty much call it a company at this point. Like moving on up, and they I don't know if they've reached 1 million subscribers.
They're getting there.
They're getting there though, yeah.
And they've only been they didn't start.
Funhouse
has been around for pretty much a year. But
a year.
They already kind of had a following. Like I started following Adam Kovic back when I was big into Halo, and he was on Inside Halo, just doing Halo news.
Yeah, Inside Halo. And Inside Halo, and then it turned into Inside Gaming.
Yeah.
And then they left that, and then they became Funhouse.
Yeah. Love their content.
Yep. Oh yeah, they're really fun guys to just be around with, and it's just always great.
It's unique, much like we were talking about Donkey. Like it's a type of comedy you don't find on other channels.
Yeah, that's just that's just what makes them stick out really well. It just they just stay genuine, not just stick with whatever's fucking popular on YouTube, like drama, for example, or whatever it is. But yeah, Funhouse, great guys. Always a fun time to work with them.
When you gonna be on the Omar cam?
I don't know, man. That's a whole nother thing
Whole nother can of worms.
Yeah, that's I don't know. That I can't guarantee when that's gonna happen. If that's ever gonna happen, I don't know. Who the fuck knows? But anyways, I've been in the process of trying to get my room all changed
I
up.
was about to ask, did your bed come in yet?
Yeah. So I have my futon mattress and my the bed frame, which is a loft bed for those who don't know already, which means I will have more room in my already tiny room, which is it's gonna be awesome. It's only gonna make things better for me.
You'll finally be able to buy an Xbox One and do those Connect Let's Plays, right?
Oh yeah, man. We're gonna play that fucking Star Wars Connect that I always wanted to fucking play.
Yeah, why would you get HTC Vive when you can get a Connect?
Yeah, man. That is the future. I don't know about fucking
Connectimals. Hey Skittles. God, worst E3 ever. Fuck that E3, man.
Yeah, seriously.
I literally just got angry.
That does bring back some raging memories. But anyways, yeah. So I'm trying to get that going by next week. We'll probably start actually moving out my stuff, or rearranging things.
All those amiibos, man.
Yeah, I gotta move out those amiibos. That's precious cargo, man. Anyone destroys those, I will fuck them up.
Careful. Freaking game. If you ever go to Europe, you'll get fucking all those games getting stolen in Europe, dude.
Oh,
like the shipments of games, like the Star Fox shipments that got stolen. And
yeah.
What was it? It was a PlayStation. I think it was Uncharted games got stolen.
Good fucking god.
People in Europe making it happen. We're gonna break these street dates by breaking the law.
Yeah. They're essentially pirates, pretty much. But
real life pirates.
Real life
pirates
gaming
with
pirates.
Balls, not hiding behind screens.
Yeah, but they're not. They don't live in the Caribbean, so.
But they're in Europe.
Oh god. Yeah.
Isn't that where pirates came from?
Yeah, man. Spain, all that shit.
No, the only pirates that I know of are Jack Sparrow.
That's not a real pirate.
You shut the hell up.
Yeah, man. At least Blackbeard was a real pirate.
That's not a real pirate either.
Fine, the real pirate was Luffy, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. There's one person that stretched really far.
Probably how they stopped the semi trucks.
But anyways, yeah. So I'm trying to get that going by next week, and hopefully, get that done. Really want to get that out of the way for a couple weeks, but with helping out with Max and all that stuff, which I wanted to bring up. It was a really good time. I actually got my check from Max. Actually, 2 days ago.
With all those exposure dollars, right?
Yeah, with all those exposure dollars. Yeah. I played the fake alien.
No,
I mean the real alien.
No, it was the real alien.
Dude, that costume.
That's the best alien.
That costume must have cost a fortune, dude.
Oh man,
all of X of the Titans fucking donations probably went to just your costume.
You mean Mo?
No, I don't. I X of the I can't make the streams all the time nowadays, but
yeah,
X of the Titans I think was the last huge donator that I saw live.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I watched the live thing. Mo, I think, donated 2K. I don't know.
Something like that.
Generosity's crazy.
Yeah, man. They make things happen. They help make things happen, man. And yeah, man, this whole alien film was really fascinating to me, like being part of the whole filming process and just being part of a movie production.
I like the fourth wall breaking. It was
it
was literally enjoyable. I actually watched the YouTube version today. It was good. Like there's some parts of it lost when it's not the full stream, but there's no way he could put up that whole 3 hours. Well, he could, but fuck, dude.
No,
be terrible.
He would lose. No, he would lose some people.
At watch time.
Yeah, and then fucking Max going scrub lord like
2.0
loyal to your god mode or whatever. But
DSP Didn't DSP like literally show up and say, "Quit slandering my name" or something?
I don't fucking know,
God,
man. But there is something I will want to bring up about DSP later on. But anyways,
and then we got to see Cwiet's animation that hurt his hand, where he had to animate.
That didn't hurt my hand. He
had to animate 4 eyes.
Yeah. Oh, so that was the joke. Oh, I get it now.
Yeah,
I see. In the dark 4 eyes. What?
yeah. The one
I know
with,
you're working
Mike.
on that other secret, but I thought that animation might have. I don't know.
No. That was actually that only took me like a week to do, which was fine. But it's just, man, just this other one, man. It's
so
it's
neat
rough,
to see you guys like actually helping out like someone you just watched as a fan, and then you're like, oh,
yeah,
and he actually appreciates your talents. So
exactly, like that's just
like
I was
we,
trying
we
to
still see Cwiet's animation on the donations all the time.
That's
and then
21.
And there's
so
a new
funny.
animation for the big donations. Who did that one? Was it
That's Dipod, I believe.
Dipod? Dude, that animation is
Someone.
pretty good too. I was like, why is his arm getting so big? His fap hands
It's Akira,
huge.
man. Have you not seen Akira?
No, I'm not a weeaboo.
Oh, man, we have to. We gotta have you watch that
one. We're gonna need one of those.
Can I at least get a Bishoji doll first or something before? Listen, guys, I'm working on it. I'm working on getting into anime and shit. I'm working on it. Give me time. I need to get a shelf to put all my dolls
we will
on.
give you that shove if you ever need it. But anyways,
moving on.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a really cool, good time. You know, got to be on the stream and play some Smash, and even before that, I got to play all the what is it, Windjammers and fucking that stupid ass fucking Arcana Hearts game, and what was the one before? Oh, Beach Spikers. There you go. Yeah.
Tutorial Rage.
Oh yeah, that Tutorial Rage. I am glad I was not a part of that or did not play it. But yeah, man, it's and I got to meet Mike finally, and it was a really cool, really good time.
That is crazy because Mike had a stream where he was making that stupid sword.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be for the movie either.
Oh shit!
I thought because he runs Cosplayed where they just do cosplay stuff. I was like, oh, this must be for his own personal, doing. But like when I saw him pull it out, I was like, are you kidding me? I saw you make that. I saw you make that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Mike's a real cool guy.
He's really ripped. Even Danielle.
Yeah.
Danielle came in and was like, "Oh, that guy's buff."
Yeah, he's a lumberjack, dude.
Yeah. Kill all the trees.
Chopping them trees and eating them calories, man. He's got that lumberjack diet. So yeah, it was a really good time. Really got to be. I was really glad to be a part of that, and I will definitely be a part of future stuff whenever Max films something else, and he has something planned, but I don't want to give things away.
Leatherface, guys. Right?
Yeah,
Leatherface.
Yeah.
Borite Show. What's his face? Triborg or Quadborg?
Fuck Triborg.
Lucky Chloe, assist me. Lucky Chloe.
Yeah, Lucky Chloe.
He loves it.
Lucky Joey, dude.
Lucky Joey.
Lucky Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah. So, but anyways, yeah, I'm pretty much on the crew pretty much.
But he's doing StarCraft next. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, StarCraft.
Oh yes, yeah. Because we got that Blizzard deal, guys. So we got to start the StarCraft and fucking possibly Overwatch.
If only Peter SJW Anderson didn't stop y'all from doing the Overwatch thing, man.
Oh,
fuck you, Peter SJW Anderson. I loved that, dude. That whole thing was so funny.
But yeah. So, anyways, and I'm gonna watch Civil War tomorrow night. Nice. So, Zawardo, if you spoil anything, I will I will gum pistol your
I should
fucking
probably
face.
You're gonna
Winter Soldier
piss
now.
on my face? What?
Yeah, I will gum piss all over your face
What
and your
the
dogs
fuck?
and your cats.
I should
Hell?
probably
Yeah.
watch Winter Soldier, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, you should.
It's good.
That's a really good one.
It's a good
That's
one.
a really
Okay,
good one.
here. It's not spoiling. It's pretty much a very bad soap opera when you watch.
Hey, shut
Winter
the
Soldier.
fuck up. You shut your beautiful mouth right now.
Does it have more or less sex than Brokeback Mountain?
Less.
Aww.
Aww, damn it, man. Where's Ang Lee when you need him? But anyways,
Angry.
Man, why is Cwiet mad at me for saying that it's a very bad soap opera?
I don't want to know, man. I want to go with a fresh pair of eyes, man. I don't want.
Oh,
I don't want
you
to
want a
anything.
fresh pair of eyes? Okay, let me get you a dealer that
Why
can
don't you
switch
just
your
animate
eyes.
some more?
animate some more eyes. So yeah, I'm gonna watch Civil War. Can't wait.
Okay.
And yeah, so when it comes to games that I played, I definitely played Star Fox. With Cwiet.
Yeah.
And yeah, and we'll probably get the co-op thing going. Hopefully soon.
Yeah,
enough.
didn't y'all lose some stuff?
Yeah, so we were playing Star Fox, the single player campaign. We're like taking turns, and there are some pretty good moments in there. And I don't know what happened. Like
A lot
when
of
I stopped
bullshit
recording,
moments, man.
and all the bullshit moments, and it's just like when I stopped recording, it just locked up, and I had to like just I don't know. I tried to force quit it, and it didn't save the file. I mean, usually when I did that, it saved the file. But this time around, the file is non-existent. So I can't even handbrake it because there's no file to handbrake. So
Damn.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah,
It was
it's-
about 4 or 5 hours of footage.
yeah,
Oh,
that was,
I
ugh.
understand. That Gravity
Everyone's-
Rush
it-
video exists for a reason.
Yep. That I mean, it's happened to everyone, man. Losing footage,
That
good moments
is
lost.
most infuriating.
Yes. Even like
Losing
game,
audio,
it's happened to game.
losing
Yeah,
Grumps?
it has happened to Game Grumps. It's happened to Funhouse, man, and I was there. I was trying to edit some stuff, and I was like, oh shit, this fucking capture's just so all messed up, and we're trying to troubleshoot it, and nothing, man, nothing. So we lost that one, and then even Max went through some hard times, man. I forgot what game, but I know this happened at least once.
This happened with Smash Bros for sure, because I remember back when we were he was starting to play Smash. He had a lot of us, me, like actually playing with them like online, and
Oh, you're right.
there was some of that,
Yeah.
or that phase, that period of time, it just got lost to him, like it just in limbo or something like that.
Oh yeah. Remember that time? This is just a random thing. Remember that time we were just like fucking around in Smash, and
I was just trolling with Mega Man, just shooting beads, and you were like beating Steve and Kenny.
Do you remember the time
yeah.
when me and Cwiet
yeah.
were playing the Space Animals and we were just smashing Jab together and Bayonetta just so happened to be between us?
You weren't there, Hawk. It was Zawarudo. It was a Zawaru moment.
Okay, so you know how the moves clank. Well,
Yeah.
Cwiet was playing Falco and I was playing Fox, and our jabs were clanking. But Zawardo was between us as Bayonetta. But because the moves were clanking, they were canceling out the move, so we basically had an infinite going on. We were basically double teaming Bayonetta, and eventually
Wow.
I just stopped because I put down my controller. I was laughing too hard.
Wow.
Wow.
This was like
It's all right.
a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
I was gonna say the time when we all picked Wii Fit Trainer and we
Oh,
just
man.
we just hold down. It's like the human
yeah.
centipede.
Wow.
Whatever happened to
And then
that?
and I don't know,
I think they
dude.
probably just decided not to put that up because
Not to
it's
show
like
it.
not even like anything happening.
I think
Yeah,
that
and
would have
it-
been on the Simmons things though. I think Simmons
Yeah.
does that stuff, but
Even Max was just like, "What the fuck is going on here?" I think he was just like reading messages, and then Sim was just like, "Oh yeah, this is awesome."
We Fit Trainer's best Nintendo waifu, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and remember we picked Palatina, and then we just hit that taunt button all day. That's fucking stupid ass stripper.
He doesn't
dance
go
pole
online with
dance.
Smash anymore.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him go online with Smash in a while. I think the last time I saw him go online, or Max, like
it's because the online is not what he likes.
Yeah,
he's not.
Yeah.
He's kind of picky about it.
Yeah, especially because he maybe his internet might be good, but other people he doesn't know because they might be running off Wi-Fi or something like that.
But even so, ZawarudoWrrryyy cross
Our
a fucking
really
ocean,
good.
across a fucking ocean on Wi-Fi. I think it's just like the
Yeah.
quality of some people's internet.
Yeah, it's just people. But anyways, that was a big ass tangent.
You did nothing. Carry on.
You did nothing bad.
Keep downloading your porn.
Yeah.
I don't download
Alright,
porn. I upload.
Oh, okay.
Oh! I was gonna-
Keep filming your porn.
No, I don't film.
I'm confused.
So he's a star.
I don't
Keep
filming
star.
your porn.
all right. But anyways, so that was a big ass tangent. So I play Star Fox. I played some Street Fighter 5. When Guile came out.
Yeah, I played that too.
Yeah,
I
we'll
forgot.
definitely talk more about that. And then Overwatch, and we finished up. Me and my friend finished up Modern Warfare or COD 4, the first one, and part of the one controller co-op series. And yeah, it's a short campaign. It did bring back
One of the best
good memories.
campaigns.
Oh yeah.
How was the all
for
gillied up on the? Has that episode come out yet?
No, it's still gonna.
I'm
come
gonna
up.
watch the all gillied when you guys do all gillied up because I have no. Good luck.
Okay, so we recorded that on Cinco de Mayo, and you know how Mexicans are on Cinco de Mayo. So like basically, they basically drink.
Yeah, they
So,
yeah,
yeah.
dude, dude, they just for some reason they just grab all the mayonnaise and start unloading it into your fucking kitchen sink. I have no idea why.
Oh.
Just doesn't make any sense. I mean, I know it's your culture, man, but sink of the mayo? What? I don't know.
Yeah, so we finished that up. So for anyone watching this, you can look forward to more of the one controller co-op with Modern Warfare, and we will definitely jump onto Modern Warfare 2 whenever we get the chance. So look forward to that one.
What difficulty do you guys play on?
Oh, regular.
Okay. Because Modern Warfare 2.
Dude.
Are you guys
more difficult?
Are you guys gonna do no
What?
Russian?
Yeah, we're gonna do it. I don't know how we're gonna do it. It's just
Whoever has the gun is gonna decide how you're gonna do it.
Yeah,
Who's ever on that side of the
pretty much.
controller.
pretty much, man. Pretty much. I don't know. We'll definitely have to see about that. Whoever gets the gun. But yeah. Anyways, so that's pretty much it for me. In terms of like real life stuff, games and stuff like that.
We're
so we
already
can
like
probably
40 minutes
jump
in.
on. Finally to the actual new shit. So as we were talking about Modern Warfare 1, I guess we can just jump in on that. We got the reveal trailer for Infinite Warfare. Kind of an interesting name, considering that Infinity Ward is making it, and how Call of Duty has been for over a couple of years now.
Still making
Starting
a lot of money, just not as much money as it used to.
Yeah. They always make money somehow, but
It's not a question whether it makes money. It's a question if it made more money than the last one, which they haven't done since like Black Ops 2, I think was the last one.
Yeah, I think so.
And then like that's when Ghost came out and it just didn't sell at all, really.
Yeah. That's I think that's that's definitely where it started to kind of decline. And but anyways, what's unique about the game, about this upcoming game, is not the actual game itself, really, other than we're getting space battles.
Yeah, they're going to space, but it's still. But before we move on to the real topic that most people are talking about,
yeah, sure.
I have an issue where I don't like Call of Duty, but I'm part of the problem, and I buy them sometimes. And it's come very apparent that I'm like, all right, they're moving towards future. They're moving towards sci-fi and spacey and stuff like that. But when I watch this trailer and everyone's like, oh, they're going to space, it's actually sci-fi, it's actually space. Maybe I set my expectations too high, like, because I came from Halo and stuff like that. But I think Infinite Warfare is just not... If you're going to go that far, you're not going far enough. If you're going to put us in space, why do we have what look like F-22 Raptors going into all range mode in space? Why would they Why would they need their wings to come out in space where wings don't matter? And why are we still shooting bullets? And I don't know. I don't think Infinite Warfare is good at all. And I think they know that because they're bundling it with COD Modern Warfare Remastered.
Yep, that's
only
something
in
I was
the
about to bring
$80
up.
version. I was trying to segue it so I could get off my tangent, but it's like,
Yeah.
I feel like they're too afraid to go where they want to go. Go backwards.
I think you see with Call of Duty, like obviously one of the biggest weaknesses is the fact that they always release something every fucking year because
they have 3 different studios working on it.
So they're
now.
just running out of ideas, then, huh?
It's becoming more and more that way. Seems like
I think they're trying not
to
keep the same formula as what it looks like, but by doing this, it's like it's really changed what it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot less grounded, and that's what I think a lot of people want. Like I know what I want, which is basically kind of what they're giving me, but I talk myself down all the time. Which is I want to go back to Modern Warfare 2, fucking half a second time to kill time. So crazy kill streaks, but I actually just think I'm not interested in those kind of shooters anymore.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people aren't. I think a lot of people are moving on. Another reason I think Overwatch is so popular. And I think they realize this and like the community's moving on. Yes, there are still the people who will always play Call of Duty. And Call of Duty, they'll play it, whether it's good or bad. But like, I don't know. I think we'll really find out what people still think about Call of Duty when all those people buy that $80 version, because they are. I'm still continually talking to myself every day saying, I don't need to buy that. I don't want to deal with that anymore. I don't want to deal with Juggernaut.
I'm gonna get the fucking bundle because
don't do that. Oh no!
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You can do whatever. You can do whatever.
Don't do it.
You can do whatever you want, but I just know people around me buying it is probably gonna get me to want to buy it.
Only adding to the trend
because that was the best time I had was playing with friends. Like honestly, playing Call of Duty 4 is what kept me from playing World of Warcraft a long time. And my friends like, hey, come play World of Warcraft. I was like, all right, I'll get on after this game. And I played like 10 games of hardcore team deathmatch or something. Yeah. And I was trying to get Red Tiger with my R700, even though M40A3 was a better sniper rifle. I don't know. I can name every gun in that game. But I don't know. Like, I would love to play it again, but I don't want to spend $80 on it. I might wait until they say they have no plans to release it standalone, but I hope they reiterate that because I don't give a fuck about Infinite Warfare. You could charge $40 for Call of Duty 4 Remastered and I'd buy it.
Yeah. I always just get the Call of Duties, whatever, because I'm curious about the campaign in each Call of Duty. I know. I don't have expectations for it. It's just something for me. Like I always get every Call of Duty whenever it comes out. Like I have pretty much every Call of Duty ever since COD 4. So it's just like I don't know. It's just something. It's like a little thing I always do. So but I can understand where you're coming from and stuff like that.
Like I try to hold back all the good memories I had playing COD 4. I'm literally trying to hold it in like anti-nostalgia. Like, remember all the things you hate. You hate Frag times 3. You hate the noob tubes. You hate it. Remember all the stuff you hate. Don't buy it. But we'll see. I've told myself once, literally to the end of October, I'm not going to get Call of Duty. And that night, I digitally download it. Like, fuck. But I guess this time I might get it on PlayStation if you're... No, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it actually. So let's go on.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right. Well, I think everyone else that is not gonna say anything about Call of Duty.
You guys are better off. I'm like a fucking drug addict. Don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm getting it, despite what everyone's been saying. Like, I mean, like when like Black Ops. Okay, so first off, that reveal trailer has a lot of fucking dislikes. Well, that's not the first time a trailer like that has gotten a lot of dislikes.
I think the dislikes are mostly because of the Modern Warfare thing.
Yeah.
Like, literally, I don't think it has to do with they don't like the Infinite Warfare. They hate the fact that COD 4 is stuck with it. And it even has in the top corner the $79.99 version. Like, you gotta get it with this. And I think that's why people hate it. Because they're like, why don't you just give us what we want? Or it's the possibility that people were like, why the fuck are you going to space? I don't go to Call of Duty for space. Because the only other video that like came out and instantly had a bunch of fucking dislikes that was game related was that Deus Ex Augment Your Pre-Order fucking trailer. That's actually canned. Yeah. So who knows? Maybe if enough people get pissed, maybe if enough people don't buy it, they'll release it separately. Don't buy the $80.
Yeah, I'm not pre-ordering it. That's for sure. I'm not pre-ordering that thing. I'm definitely gonna wait a lot longer. I'll probably even wait like day before, but I don't know, things can change. I might not even buy it, who knows.
I can't believe I wanted those stupid night vision goggles.
The what?
It's an old collector's edition. Don't worry about it. It's in the past.
Did it work? Did it actually work?
I didn't get them. I got the tier below it. I didn't get the super collector's edition. I'm probably better off.
I remember all those little.
I probably would have been better off with the RC car.
Yeah, but anywho,
put the night vision goggles on my RC car.
Okay.
But anyways, Infinite Warfare. It's up in the air. Pretty much. It's more towards yes for me. But it's definitely not 100%.
Do you think it has to do with whether or not you're still having a good time with Overwatch?
Yeah.
Because you seem to have a good time with that, since I think most of us here have played it, except Cwiet, which he has his reasons. Understandable.
Yeah.
Not gonna do
I'm not gonna lie, it looks like fun. And I played TF2. And I remember spending like weeks and weeks just playing that game, man. And I imagine myself just getting hooked onto that. And I want to play it, but at the same time, I feel like it's gonna be bad for me. And I just know it's not gonna be good.
That's just responsibility. It's well, what's that word? It's
priorities.
No, it's not priorities. It's a verb. You're doing it. You're doing this thing. Fuck. You guys keep talking. I'll think of it and I'll scream it out in the end of your sentence.
Prioritize. As far as that,
restraint. You're exercising restraint. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Well. Oh, sorry. You're gonna say something.
I'm also kind of busy with that project as well, but I don't even know if it's gonna be like done by the time I would like it to be done.
I think I wouldn't worry about getting it done by Evo at this point. Then, if you really feel that way,
yeah,
just chip it off, chip off some progress. I mean,
I feel like
there's never no pressure.
I feel like I'm just gonna end up like cleaning up the lines and then just leaving it at that. And I don't know, maybe me and Eric could work something out.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, things can change, and we'll never know. You may get back into that mode, or just eventually get it done by sometime after Evo. I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't worry. Don't worry about it. There's no real dateline. I guess you can say.
It's not like anyone was really expecting it.
Exactly.
So it's fine, and it's not like I kickstarted this project and disappointed like 100 people.
Yeah. It's not like we Indiegogo or kickstarted. Yeah. Well, I mean, we can probably get that happen.
It's not like this theory, man, where I disappointed like a lot of people.
You pretty much only disappointed yourself, I guess.
Disappointed myself. Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
just go at your own pace, man.
Yeah.
Just go at your own pace. Yeah, like I said, just chip it off, man. Just chip off some progress. Don't try to,
Don't overload yourself.
Don't overload it. I kind of know that feeling, especially in the past. But anywho, anything more on Overwatch, Cwiet?
That's all I have to say about it.
Because we're about to sell the fuck out of Overwatch. Because
we all
are having a.
We all got the beta, and we played. We're playing a good number of hours on it.
I gotta at some point this weekend capture some PC footage.
It looks like fun when just watching.
Yeah, I got some fucking
guys are playing that fucking. Who's that? Like Birdie
Reinhardt.
Reinhardt and Winston.
Hi there.
We can't play. We all suck as Winston, man. I can't play that.
Oh, yeah. Winston's kind of. It's just harder with all Winstons. Reinhardt is a little, more straightforward. Just whack the fucking hammer and all that shit, and shields, and pinning people to the wall. Which is, oh my god, it's so much fun to do. And so funny how I'm getting all these like legendary skins and all that shit, or gold skins, whatever you want to call them.
Speaking about the skins, does it transfer when the game?
No. It will not. It will not transfer. Yep. So in a way, there is no point. There's no point of like putting all your hours into the beta. I think the beta is just there to like.
No, you can.
It should be.
There's no point in opening your loot boxes. Keep playing that beta.
Yeah.
Fuck those servers up.
Just get good with the game.
Fuck those servers
good with
up.
the game.
I don't need to be good in the game. All I need to do is play Bastion and just sit in one damn area.
Until Junkrat starts blowing you up because you take more damage from explosives.
Shut up.
Yes. Overwatch is like I don't know. It's just something about it like
it's unique.
It's charming.
It's very fast paced.
Especially me coming from playing that Battleborn beta. My god, my fucking god, it's like day and night. They're both shooters that kind of cover that same genre, sort of. But I feel like Battleborn is more leaning towards like the Destiny route, where you do raids, you get some loot, and that's about it. But Overwatch is, it's got that that bit of that competitive feel to it. As you play online, you play some matches against people. You can also play against AI, which is a good way to pass the time,
or learn a character's abilities.
Exactly. It's like a good training session.
That's probably one of my big gripes is they only have a tutorial for when you first enter the game that explains the fundamentals, but they only use one character. They don't switch and say, well, this is they start you with the soldier 76 and like this is how you shoot, this is your alternate fire, this is your other stuff, but they don't put you with the other characters and say like this is a healing character, this is a support character. Your job is to support your team. I feel like they could work on the tutorial, but I'm pretty sure they're like, fuck it, the community out there will teach people how to play. But I feel like they could do better with maybe like a better way of teaching people how to play each character, because they're all so different. You literally just got to go in and just start playing them and be like, how does this work? How do I fight in combat? And I feel like there were points where if I wasn't there, Hawk, and you're like, what is this move that Genji's doing? I just pull out my sword and I don't do anything. I was like, oh, that's a reflect. It'll reflect things. It doesn't tell you that unless you bring up the info, but...
I think it's also because they believe people are going to try the trial run for each character.
The trial run?
Yeah, there's a trial, like kind of like how Heroes of the Storm has it with their heroes. You try them before you play them.
Oh yeah, you can always try them, especially in like AI games, which is
But I think that's what they're believing people will do instead of just jumping in head first and going like, what does this button do?
I don't know. I can guarantee you some people are probably jumping in there head first, but game's fun. All the characters are very unique. They all feel different, even in the way they hop. Like because I hop everywhere. It's just a habit. but like they all traverse the maps differently. Some people can mantle walls. Or Widowmaker has a grappling hook. Shit's crazy, and it's.
Well, see, with Widowmaker,
tons of
it
fun.
is so satisfying. You kill her while she's trying to escape.
Well, she does have low health.
She's a glass cannon.
So is Tracer, but I think
Tracer,
And
yeah,
Genji.
that too. Genji's
Pretty
that
much
too.
everyone on the left side has a low.
Left side.
not really. Like Reaper, he can get in and out like well.
Well, with the
Reaper is
ghost mode thing,
easy
yeah,
money to kill when I'm playing Mei, dude. Because I start freezing him, he's like, "Oh no, use my invulnerability thing," and then I freeze him anyway and shoot him in the head. I mean, it's like,
Yeah,
and that's another
but-
thing. I feel like this game's super balanced as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's counters and stuff like that. You can swap
It's
out
just
characters
finding
too.
them out. You need to learn them.
Yeah,
And then
yeah, just gotta get.
like a good team comp that I'm seeing right now from the games I'm playing is Widowmaker and Bastion.
Bastion is not, in my opinion, is not that good.
He's
Yeah,
not good, but he can do some turret protection. But
I
the
think
one
He's good.
I think Torbjorn does a better job than Bastion because
oh yeah, Torian. But
you can set up the turret somewhere and people will see it, but you don't have to be there. So
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
actually
yeah.
protect your turret or have a presence
And
elsewhere.
And also, fucking Roadhog can counter Bastion pretty hard. You can chain hook them, and
Yeah,
it'll force them into scout mode, and then you can just
and
do whatever you
and Junkrat do like
oh yeah,
you
Junkrat.
can
and Junkrat also.
Junkrat just blow the two Borderlands characters just blow the fuck out of him. But,
Yeah, two Junkers, man.
man, like I haven't found like the one character is like I just got to play this character all the time and I'll always win. I haven't found that. I've not found
No,
that,
man,
and that
so.
actually feels good.
It's really, yeah. I think it's well balanced. Like I said, there's counters. You can switch out characters. To
mid match.
try to see.
You're not stuck with one character the whole game. That's cool.
Yeah, you can swap out characters whenever you want.
Something's
after you
just
die
not
or whatever.
Do you
working.
think in competitive
Yeah.
play that swapping characters is allowed?
It depends on the community. I don't see why it would be a problem because
Yeah,
there's
it's like-
literally what you trade off is because you build your ultimate meter or whatever, your ultimate ability.
Yeah,
And every time you
Yeah, it
switch,
doesn't
it
get-
resets it back to 0. So it's a trade off.
yeah.
So you're like, man, this
It
character
doesn't carry over.
this character is just
doesn't carry
not
over.
working. I know I'm like 50% towards my ultimate, but I would better help my team if I switched to a completely different role, so you don't get locked down.
Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. Yeah, so again, it's like it's very very balanced. I feel like you can play a character from each category too. It's not that hard to get do. So so in a way you have a character for each category. You can be a healer, you could be a support, you could be a tank, offense, defense. It's not really that difficult to get into. It's definitely just difficult to just be better than
Master.
others. The mastering is the
Easy
difficult part.
easy to pick up and play, hard to master.
Yeah.
And which I think
Yeah,
is like
and-
what you want in a game. That's why games like League
Yeah.
of Legends are so popular and stuff.
Yeah, and we can definitely see that Overwatch will just overkill Battleborn, and it'll blow that shit away.
I still
when it
think
comes to
that,
that.
we're all wrong in comparing the two because they seem like entirely
Yeah,
different games. But
It's kind of like comparing Call of Duty to Battlefield.
Is it like
Yeah,
comparing
yeah.
Pokemon and Digimon?
Get out now.
It's like comparing to baseball and basketball.
like
They're both sports.
to me, it's like comparing Zelda to Devil May Cry.
Oh.
They're both
Uh,
third-person games. You explore worlds, but they're not the same kind. Whereas Devil May Cry focuses on action, Zelda's more about puzzles and exploration.
Mhm.
So it's
That's
like
true,
they're both
yeah.
third-person games, but you wouldn't put them side by side and be like, "Yo, these two are gonna kill each other." They're just not even in the same
But-
group for me.
in terms of like the marketing and stuff like that, yeah, I think Battleborn was supposed to be like that other shooter
Yeah.
that's competing with Overwatch. I mean, it does have some similarities too. You got heroes, they have special abilities, they have whatever. Like I don't know about the the countering and stuff like that. You can switch characters out anytime because I haven't actually touched that part of the game.
You don't care to either, as far as I know.
I didn't bother about it. That's the
game's
part.
out now. You ready to go buy it?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'll play that story mode that was. Well, anyways,
I think that answers everything about Battleborn.
Yeah. And it also runs at 30 on console, so there's that.
Oh yeah, Overwatch. I've played it on all platforms. I still think it runs better on PC naturally, but console versions are fine. They run really good frame rate, and I haven't had any real problems other than the usual. Using analog is a little different than using mouse and keyboard. So
yeah.
Sometimes there are certain characters I have a harder time using with a controller, but they run good on consoles.
Because they jump over you and they're flying around and stuff, and you have to use the joystick to go up.
Oh no, I remapped all my buttons, so I have the left bumper as my jump button.
No, I mean, so like whenever someone's jumping over you and you got to aim up and stuff, because usually.
Oh, I can still do that with analog. I adjusted. I literally remapped all my buttons, which is
shit,
which is so great. I literally, but.
If you really want, if you want to spend $150, there's a mouse and keyboard for the PS4.
But I don't know if it supports. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think a game that because you can tell by the way games move. Because I used the Cronus Max to try to play Halo 4 once. It's really hard to simulate mouse acceleration on a game that was meant to be analog. It just doesn't work. You don't get that same precision. The closest I think I ever got to that was the gyro controls in Splatoon that I was too stubborn to master. So,
yeah,
that was good. Give us gyro controls on the PS4 controller.
Yeah,
hey man, that'll be cool.
And have the option to turn it off, unlike fucking Star Fox.
That's true.
God damn.
I don't think the game would have worked though. After playing Star Fox.
Honestly,
okay, but
you want to go into that now? You want to go into that?
Yeah,
it's on the docket.
In our categories, our thoughts on Star Fox. So
yeah.
Well, hold on. But before we do that, Overwatch, we're gonna get it. It's I think it's the better shooter out of the two between Battleborn and whatever. And it's gonna have more skins, and we're probably gonna see more characters. Pretty much.
I think they'll do as I was talking to my friend about this. I don't think they're gonna add DLC characters one at a time. I think they'll let the game go for a while, and they'll have an expansion pack that just adds a bunch of characters. Hey guys, buy this. It'll basically be like the equivalent of a Super Street Fighter 4 edition pack instead of sprinkling them in.
How does does League of Legends still have new characters coming out or not?
Okay.
Yes, League of Legends.
Here's my time to shine then.
No one cares about League of Legends. League of Legends does it one at a time.
You son of a bitch.
League of Legends does it one at a time, but they don't give you all the characters up front because they charge you per character. Whereas Blizzard actually gave you all the characters up front because they don't want people having to pay play the character they want. So that's why I think they'll do whole packs. Oh, it's okay. You can talk about Talia.
Yeah, what was I gonna say is that we have an Earthbender. Okay, done.
And she has a Waterbender skin.
Mm-hmm. And that they did have permission from, I forget the studio that made Avatar. Yeah, they have
I'm thinking
permission.
about watching that. Maybe.
Last
Avatar?
It's a good... Last Airbender?
Korra.
They're good.
Korra.
They're both good.
Yeah.
They're both good. Yeah. It's a good binging.
Just forget about second season in Korra. That shit is dull as fuck.
Wait.
I wouldn't say skip second season because I don't know. It does.
You need to watch it,
some.
But it just brace that it's not that exciting.
Yeah. Don't expect.
Well, maybe I'll watch it live.
Which book was it?
That's the one where it's spirits.
It was
and
kind
north
of boring.
and the south.
Was it second season of Korra?
It's second. It's book. Yeah, book.
Oh, the one with Rava and Fatu.
Yeah.
There's a lot of potential anime I might start watching, but I don't know. We'll find out.
Boku no Pico.
Yeah.
All right, most definitely.
Yeah. But anyways, Overwatch, great game. It's a great shooter. It's definitely gonna hold us over, and it's gonna satisfy our shooting thirst for a good long while. I think this game will last a really long time, in my opinion.
My only fear is that because the betas have been out so much, that it
you're
might.
right, yeah.
I'm afraid it might kill
some of the hype or like the thirst or whatever.
It might get people really burnt out really fast. Like there are still people that play Battlefront, but you don't hear people talk about Battlefront. I feel that it might go that way. So unless they continually support it with like not adding characters, but like adding like
more skins and
more modes, like because they had those weekly like special modes where they had different rules or more maps. I could see them add maps over time.
Well, this is Battlefront, right? I couldn't hear.
Oh no, I was just talking about Battlefront for a little bit, but I was mostly talking about Overwatch.
With Battlefront, I think the last DLC is supposed to be space, right?
I don't know.
I think so, but
Is
I
that
don't know, I
game
haven't
dead
played.
now? Is it kind of just?
no, I haven't
Exactly.
touched that game. I haven't.
I want to say it's dead at the moment.
It's to me it's definitely dead, but I think it is.
It's okay. We're getting we're getting new Star Wars games here in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Respawn Entertainment, the old Infinity Ward guys, making a third-person action one.
Oh, but anyways, yeah.
Yep.
We can definitely move on to Star Fox. I guess.
Okay.
Anyone want to start?
It's a bunch
It's always
of
been
furries.
about a bunch of furries.
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Like,
It's
I
motion
can
controls,
see
man.
why people are having trouble with the
That's a
controls,
turnoff.
because I was.
Yeah.
And, but like, the motion controls, but I can see how it's a turnoff for some, but I actually really like it. I mean, you're not gonna get any, like, deep, from what I've played, which is a couple hours, I made it to Sector Y, before dying and then having to go, but it feels like 64, and I have a lot of nostalgia for 64. I played the shit out of that game, and I played it forever. It was literally, for me, the game that made me realize I can play games multiple times and do them different ways. So, it's real fun. I can see where the motion controls are a little weird. Like, having two different perspectives and bounce between them, it's a little awkward at first, but once you start to get it, it's really fun. I feel like it'd be a lot easier if I wasn't bouncing between different vehicles.
Formula, honestly, but
yeah,
also
it
soon,
makes sense why they would need motion
but-
controls on some areas, like the freaking bird walker thing. I don't know how that would work without motion controls.
I like
Yeah.
and I like the variety of vehicles. It's just like it took longer to get used to the motion controls when they were switching me between gyrocopter and R-Wing and Robot Walker and Landmaster. But I'm glad it's there. Like, literally, there's an example of where motion controls is great. It's like, you know, the spider walkers on the desert level? They're weak points on their belly. So what you literally have to do is like move under them and then tilt your Wii U gamepad up to shoot into their belly, and that's like something you couldn't do with like an analog stick. It just it wouldn't have that same effect, and it's really good. And the only thing I've heard, which I need to play more to find out, is like the game is really short, and if you're expecting more, you're going to be disappointed. And I could see, like, if I try to see this through unclouded eyes, clouded by love for Star Fox furriness and shit like that, like I could see the people saying like this is an okay game, another average game on a console that's dying out, and I can see that. I can get behind that. But for me, it's a really great game. I love Star Fox. I don't regret this purchase, and I'm looking forward to the Overwatch beta going down so I can spend more time with it.
We'll see.
Go ahead.
And there's a way that you can speed up the process of ending the beta for Overwatch.
Uninstall it on all three of my platforms.
There you go.
That'll take too long.
Yeah.
Another news today.
I was about to say, I mean, pretty much like for me, the only thing holding back is the controls. But yeah, I mean, otherwise, it's Star Fox. It's a nice.
Story's not that different from the original.
Way to get back into that Star Fox. Story's not that different,
but it was more memorable for its time.
First.
You have to remember, for its time, it was good. But then it doesn't hold up right now.
Father?
Yeah, it's memorable to us because we're very nostalgic for it.
But it's still memorable,
I think
nonetheless.
to like
I feel like the Adventures Assault and Command Mission had more story than this. But
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. I think Star Fox, especially this one, you're not really playing for the story. You're just playing for, you're just shooting shit. It's like a very arcadey game. You know, you shoot shit, you get a high score, or you score hits. Whoever gets the highest hits or completes it the fastest. You know, that kind of thing. And whenever you want to get that itch out of the way, or take care of that, there's a Star Fox. And if you can really get past those controls, if you can get comfortable with them, it's definitely not a bad game.
Yeah.
And it's
good,
definitely
but
a game to have on the Wii U. It's Star Fox, like I said, and it's not perfect. It's but not all that fucking terrible either, as a lot of people try to
but it won't
make
work
that
because
out
of the
to be.
motion controls.
It is. It is, and
For local
and
multiplayer,
the way
I feel like
Well, local-
online might have
I
worked.
don't know
I mean,
about
didn't
that.
they have
Maybe.
online multiplayer for Kid Icarus?
I think I don't know. Maybe
I don't know. I didn't play that game, but I don't know.
Me
I would
either.
have liked having a multiplayer mode. I definitely would have got stomped by super good people, but it would have been nice to have. But I'm not very much complaining.
Yeah.
I didn't play that much multiplayer because people didn't want to play with me. So
Now I think we are forgetting
tried it?
about Star Fox.
no, that's a piece of shit.
So it's
I put
right?
that in for a few minutes, man. It's the tower. It's like a tower defense game, and you gotta much like the actual Star Fox Zero. You gotta manage both screens,
bueno.
and it's just no fun. It's not a good time. It's bad time. It's sans bad
even
time.
Uncle even sans bad time. Even Uncle Grippy couldn't save you, huh?
Uncle Grippy is the best thing to come out of Star Fox Guard, and that's about it.
But yeah, I really didn't bother to touch it. I haven't really actually
Put it
played
in and play it for 5 minutes, and
little bit.
I think you'll understand that it's not a good time. Maybe if we were all in a room together and yelling at each other, "No, go to camera 4," it could be good. But like just playing it alone, it's not something you want to do.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
probably really
you
good
should
for
bring your
couch
friends over and
fun times.
And just play
Yeah,
that
it's like a
and take
couch.
turns
Yeah,
or
it's,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, yell at each other.
I'll-
No, go to camera 4. No, camera 4. Holy shit, no, camera 2. There's a guy over there. No, like doing that alone without having people yelling at you. I don't see where it can be fun. It's
Yeah. Yeah, and it's pretty much like Andrew said. It's a nice it's a good couch game. You just sit down and play a game.
I'd rather I'd rather couch with Star Fox Zero.
Yeah.
Voice acting's alright. Not too great.
It's not horrible. It's passable. It's tolerable. It's there are some moments in there like Falco says personally I prefer the air, that power, and like a
lot of throwbacks.
Oh, but there are some moments where you do want more of that, like that it has that platinum touch where whenever you pass by Wolf,
when you and Wolf like fly past each dude. Oh,
that's fucking cool.
I was like, dude, like I didn't know what that does. I was like, oh, I need to shoot Wolf some. So I was like flying at him, like you were there, Hawk, and I was like, and then they did that slow flyby. I was like, what? That's so cool, and I'm hoping that there are more moments like that. Like,
wait. So Wolf and Fox gave each other the eye.
Okay,
yeah,
they pretty much
supposed to be.
Like in Pearl Harbor where they do that thing where they fly and then they tilt, and then they like the cockpits are facing each other. They do that, but like as they're passing by, it goes into slow motion, and they're like trash talking each other. It's good shit. That's so good. Wolf looks really good.
Yeah,
so they were confessing their love to each other.
Yeah, they were spraying their hot breath on the top of their cockpits and drawing hearts in slow motion.
Yeah,
Cute.
Yeah.
Oh my
that's
god!
fun.
Another thing.
But
Why the fuck is
he's
that
never gonna
wolf
be in
in
Smash, now. You know why? Because freaking
Oh
the
my God.
sales
He
in
is in
Star Fox
Smash.
is shit right now, and they're gonna think, oh, people don't like Star Fox.
Yeah.
Actually, I feel like
They're not
that
gonna
would
blame
not-
the motion controls or anything like that.
I don't know. I feel like that would.
Mm.
They're gonna be like, this IP ain't doing shit. I mean, look,
Yeah.
I don't know. Did it sell?
It's
Did it
just-
sell
it's
good in
Not very
Japan?
well in Japan.
Did it sell in Japan?
No.
Yeah.
Did it sell good in Japan?
Oh, did it sell good in Japan?
Because
Oh,
I'm wondering,
I
like,
would-
because other M sold good in Japan, but
But she's
everyone hates
hot.
that fucking
That's why they
Metroid
like
game, so
her.
I don't know.
Ugh,
She's
I don't
body
know.
pillow material, man.
She's blonde. She's hot. She's in that bodysuit.
Don't use
Yeah.
your missiles.
Yeah.
You don't have permission to
game?
use your missiles.
Okay.
Yes, usually in a Metroid game, you lose all your abilities. In that one, you don't have permission to use them. You have them, but until a certain point in the game happens, like, okay, you can use your missiles. No, you can't use your ice beam. I know Metroids are weak to ice. You can't use it yet. No need. Stupid.
Oh
Bad
my
game.
god. Oh man, but
Makes me
Yeah.
happy, but at the same
I don't know.
time, I'm really
it's kind of
sad that
it's still kind of nice to
probably
see a
not
Star Fox
gonna-
game in the Wii U, but
It might. It really might.
I hope it doesn't seal Star Fox's fate, though.
Honestly,
wouldn't
would've
be
loved
surprised if it
Platinum
did,
had like full control
but
over that game
who knows?
instead of like
I
having Miyamoto.
they're working on too
Yeah.
many things right now.
oh my god,
I think
oh
you're giving it too
man,
much credit.
the one on
If you played
Bayonetta
it
looks
again,
so
like
much
it's just
better.
they kept the same background and everything. Everything about it is
It
it's Star Fox 64, like, you know, ship and effects of it is Star Fox 64, same thing, but it's just the backgrounds. Yeah.
But I feel like Bayonetta would have better spectacle in it. Like they'd have like you know the point in Star Fox Zero where you're flying
Yeah.
through like the space battle and you'd see all the ships and you'd explode them. I feel like if Platinum
Yeah.
had control, you would
Oh my
literally have
god,
to,
that would be so
fly
much
through the
fun.
debris of the ship you just exploded or something.
That would be
cool.
really cool.
They would do something cool, but they're
Yeah.
working on Ninja Turtles and Scalebound right now, and probably
Yeah.
some other unnamed Activision paid product that we don't know about because Platinum's making money and their president stepped down. So
yeah, and yeah, so obviously they had a smaller team of Platinum, so they really couldn't do much.
I'm
with
surprised
this,
they're doing as much as they're doing.
Yeah. You know, I kind of wish to see more of that Platinum like touch or, you know, moments with, you know, especially with that slowdown moment with Wolf and Fox, or, you know, it's just like add more cinematic stuff to it. I don't know. But otherwise, yeah, like I said, it's Star Fox in the end. I mean, when it comes to something like the NX or something,
I don't know, man.
Well,
I
I
would
really can't
love
say
to
if we're
see,
gonna get another
like,
Star Fox
Platinum
game. for
really
that
get their
one.
hands on it if that's the case. I would hate Miyamoto to get the gimmick of whatever NX is gonna be
Yeah.
the gimmick of, and freaking be like, yes, we're gonna shove it down everyone's throats. It's gonna be good. It's good. It's good. We're gonna put bomb bowling,
I don't want Fox down my throat.
and everyone's gonna love it. Bomb bowling. It's
Bomb
fun.
bowling.
It's
I
fun,
actually
but a lot of
kinda
people
wanna
hate it
play
because it
Skyward
doesn't
Sword after I
have so
finish
much
Twilight.
exploration as a Zelda game should. I do love, the characters are amazing.
I
They're
hear it has
memorable.
good
like
character,
Groot
though, and I like characters.
Oh yeah, Groose. Sorry, my bad. Groose. The Groose is loose.
I mean, Groose.
He should have been a
Groose!
Yeah, he should have been a Smash character.
Groose
And
for
then the bad guy.
Smash.
He's cool
Or at
too.
least
Yeah, he is. He is.
I hear people really like
He's
him.
cool.
He's an assist trophy. He's,
He's
in
memorable.
Smash.
Everyone liked him more than
yeah,
the
Garaham.
freaking
Yeah, Garaham. Yeah.
Oni motherfucker.
Mm.
Yeah, and let me give you a picture. I'll show you.
Oh.
Oni? All right.
Yeah. So meanwhile, so I think we all kind of said our piece on Star Fox.
Haven't even. We're already like over an hour in. We haven't even talked about Guile.
Yeah.
It's okay. We're trying to make this a supersized podcast.
Oh, it's supersized.
Yeah.
We ain't got nothing. Best friends cast.
Yeah. So now that you brought up Guile, I think we should just get that out of the way. So yeah, Guile came out by what, end of April or something like that, somewhere nearby.
End of April, and they made it. Like literally after we recorded. Here's Guile.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We always do that. Fun. Here, let's say, man, they're not going to release that next DLC character. It's already almost moving toward the mid of May. Where's our DLC character?
They're not gonna announce Balrog, right?
Yeah, man. Why would they do that? I mean,
no, yeah. Why would they not announce that next character?
Why would they release it earlier in the month? They're just gonna wait till the very last day, like they always do.
Yeah, right. And we're definitely gonna get. We're definitely not gonna get a reveal trailer and a breakdown and all that bullshit
tomorrow.
Oh, we're not gonna get it, guys. We're not. It's always gonna be the end of the month. We're gonna get a launch trailer instead.
PC is gonna get it first because they're gonna hack the game.
Yeah, and then they're gonna get the skins, of course, and all the.
And he's gonna look ugly.
The colors.
We're gonna have to get a modder to fix him.
Yeah. But
he's gonna
anyways,
be a charged
Guile
character.
Came out. Another charged character. So Guile came out, and he was pretty fun. I actually like playing Guile in Street Fighter 5.
I like playing
I had a pretty
Guile.
good time. He's got good buttons.
As a Mika player, I really like playing Guile for some reason. Having I don't know, the projectile game is really strong, and he's a really grounded character. And it's playing him is so much different than playing any of the characters in Street Fighter 5 at this point. Because everyone seems really aggressive, and he's just I can be aggressive with my good buttons, or I could literally keep you out. I can fucking dig a trench. Fucking go to war.
So Ender, check out that
Battlefield
picture
1.
Battlefield 1.
Like Battlefield 1.
Look at that. Tell me that don't look like a certain Street Fighter character. Yeah.
That looks like Oni.
Yeah.
Great, now I can't play that game. You spoiled it for me. Oni's in the game. God, Capcom, Zelda Cross Street Fighter. Fuck. No, I don't give a fuck about spoilers. Please. People could spoil P5.
Nintendo versus Capcom. Oh no! Please talk to fucking whoever that fucking president is right now. Or
come on, they gave you Ryu.
I forgot his name already. But anyways, Guile's plenty of fun, and hopefully we can get our character announced pretty soon.
Speaking of Guile and stuff, you're supposed to have the whatchamacallit? The season pass, right?
Yeah.
To get them. Okay, for some reason on my part of the game.
Oh no, he's like Alex right now. Everyone has him for free because they don't have the Zenny currency working. Oh, the stage you have to buy with fight money.
It's there. Yeah.
So,
okay, then it's weird for me because the stage says it's purchased.
Is it? Or does it have a shopping cart on it? As in you have to purchase it.
It says that I already own the stage.
Can you select? Well,
yes,
maybe
I can select it.
I don't know. I can't choose the stage.
So I don't know if Amazon was nice to me. Thank you. Give me a free season pass.
Thank you. I only spent $10 on this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the value out of this game. Yeah.
But
I bought Street Fighter 5 for only $10.
No,
yeah.
Actually, it was $20.
$20.
Oh, shut
no.
up! It's $10.
66% off. Oh no. I don't know why I started doing that voice.
What was that?
Oh, well, what do you,
I think he's unique.
how do you feel about
I
Guile?
thought we
right?
had kind of like wall characters, like Ryu was like a wall. Dalzum's kind of like Bison, yeah, kind of like a wall. But then Guile is like the concrete
Bison.
wall. Like he's cemented that. Like he's got like
He has
V
steel
skill,
beams.
and then you can freaking make it a projectile. What?
Do you know what's funny about that V skill though? All the high level players are like, dude, this V skill sucks. They're like, this is the worst thing to use in neutral. I don't know why, but they have to have their reasons. They've been playing
sense.
Street Fighter longer than me. So.
Huh.
But.
Yeah, other than, I have this extra projectile that does
I think it's because it's a startup thing, and you can't like put it out and then decide to use a projectile in it. You literally have to buffer in the projectile. You have to make that decision. So I think if they see you throw it out and they know you're
throw
gonna,
it out and hold
like,
down
I guess
back,
they just jump
so
once they see you throw it out.
Your somersault. So just in case like they do jump, you can just somersault.
Oh yeah, but because it's like if they don't jump, you can't all of a sudden throw the buff projectile into it because it doesn't last as long as I thought it would. But I don't know. I'll use it because I'm bad and I like using it to people who don't quick get up and keep them on the ground. But he's fun. I never thought I'd play him.
But his fucking V trigger, man, it makes
hard to
those
charge
fucking
his,
crazy
his
combo
entire
videos,
You
man.
want me to say something?
What?
Yeah, that's true. But you want to know something that I think?
What?
I think, and I don't usually call for this, but I think they need to reduce the number of sonic booms he can throw out. I think they need to do what they did to Cammy, and like after he throws like 4 or 5, it should be depleted. Because you know how Cammy can only use like 2 buffed moves before hers is gone?
Yeah.
Too many projectiles. Too many.
Just block it.
It's not fun. It's you remember when Street Fighter V was first getting played and you had Kokoka Massacre?
Though? Wasn't that worse?
It's literally that. But yeah, that was worse because of how Kokoken works, but like it still fills up the screen and it makes it's
and Guile can move still after.
Yeah, as long as you throw some slow ones, you can use your forward light kick and knee your way through there, which is actually better than walking. I found out. I watched some Perfect Legend playing it. He doesn't even play Street Fighter, and he was like, "Man, Guile is broken." Actually, no, I think he actually plays Street Fighter, but
but not as
much as he plays MK. But no, like character's fun, but hopefully after the cup he gets some work. He has really strong anti-airs. I think he just has very limited wake up options. So he has like flash kick and block because he has no 3-frame normal to jab out of throws or something.
And we all definitely know that he makes the best Smash Brothers neutral stage.
Yeah, dude, that's what they do. They give us Street Fighter cross Nintendo, and we'll give them Guile's hair as the next final destination for Smash 5.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, man. And then whenever you don't pick the neutral version, there's a gimmick for that stage where whenever Guile pulls out the comb and starts combing his hair, you gotta start jumping or something.
You gotta go between the fucking the bristles of the comb. Yeah, you'll see the shadows of the comb coming in the background. You gotta get between them.
Yeah, you gotta shimmy or jump.
Some WarioWare bullshit.
Yeah, yeah, man. That comb, you gotta watch out for that comb. That comb is lethal, too strong. But yeah, anyways,
you can't say
Guile,
that.
I think he looks good. He's got the shades and his
certain angles.
I mean, certain angles.
Look at him.
What do you mean?
He looks fine.
You can cut.
He's fucking piercing my soul, man.
Just don't look at him straight in the eyes. Just don't look at him straight on. Just look at him from an angle. Just don't look at him in the eyes. He'll arrest you. and I'll throw you at that blowjob girl in the back.
No. Keep it.
Oh
Do you
man,
think
that's
they're
stage.
gonna patch her?
Looks fine to me.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that's just our perverted minds trying
They
to
made it to Kotaku,
make.
so
Well, thanks Kotaku for
so
your
it'll probably
perverse.
be Kotaku's fault. Have you guys seen the body swap where they have Armika with Guile's
Armika
body
and
and Nash?
Guile. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I love the PC
Yeah.
community doing this shit.
But for that, I still stick to
that's
Haruyu
pretty
and
cool.
Ken.
If Goki,
Oh, yeah.
Goki
Yeah,
was
that's
in
a
the
good
game
one.
and they did it to Goki, that would be hilarious.
especially that victory
Oh.
But Goki and Akuma would have to do it because they're brothers.
Oh, you mean
Wait.
Goken?
Goken.
Goki is a
or
sorry,
Goken.
I'm thinking of Goken.
Goki is Akuma.
Oh,
Yeah.
Goken and Goki. Man, their parents must have
Yeah.
hated them.
Maybe they didn't have any parents. Maybe they were born from the earth.
So what's next on the topic?
Well, anyways.
I just dropped a philosopher out there.
No. Well, I guess we can. Oh yeah, we can talk about Tekken Cross Street
Summarize
Fighter.
it,
Speaking
it's
of which,
on hold.
because that's been put on hold pretty
We
much.
could talk
They
about
stopped-
that
Yeah,
in the next podcast
it's
if you really
nothing
wanted to,
new,
because it's not
but
going
they just stopped
anywhere.
production is all. Like
It's not
just-
going anywhere.
Yeah.
They basically have said what we thought would happen, which is like
Yeah, it's like, hey, we're working on Tekken 7, so we're putting this on hold.
my hope is that they're like, we need to put the team that's not working on 7 right now on Soul Calibur.
Nah, man, I love Soul
I would
Calibur
take
too.
Soul Calibur for Tekken Cross Street Fighter.
Just
guys.
bring
I'm
back
sorry.
Link.
I love Soul Calibur.
Bring back.
No, I love-
original
I-
guest
dude, I
characters.
love-
I would take. They. Yeah. Why don't we just all get together? Project Cross Zone, the fighting game.
Oh, dude, Oh, man. Oh my God! Please,
never happen.
please make that a fighting game. I know it's not gonna happen, but
wish.
hey, that'd be so cool.
I'll go dream about it tonight and wake up.
No, but knowing Namco and all that shit, they'll probably just make it into like that stupid like J Stars formatted bullshit. Because it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier that way. But anywho,
Yeah.
so yeah, Street
It's on
Fighter
hold.
Cross. Sorry,
Not canceled,
Tekken Cross
it's just
Street
they
Fighter
stopped production
on hold.
as of now.
Not canceled.
so-
they're just not working on it.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not
We're not gonna see
working
it for
on
a
it.
while.
They're not
Doesn't
gonna.
mean they canceled it.
They have that IP. Canceled is like, we're not gonna make this game. We're not gonna keep the assets. They're like,
So, yeah,
we're not
yep.
making it. So like, it's not coming out anytime soon.
Mm.
So
Well, are people making a fuss
So
about it
people
right
need
now?
to just calm
So
the
people
fuck
need to
down.
go and tell them to make Soul Calibur. Well, no, a lot of the
not-
headlines are posting it canceled, canned, and stuff like that. But they actually, a lot of it to me seems like they can't because it was part of a deal for Street Fighter Cross Tekken to come out. So I don't think you can go back on a deal, which is probably why it's on hold and not canceled. But I think another thing is, like, I forgot who talked about it. If they did start making that game, what's it competing with?
Yeah.
Tekken 7, their own game? Why would they do that?
Mhm.
Street Fighter 5, why would they want to compete with that? I mean, like, they're competing against themselves if they release it. So they're probably just waiting
Yeah.
for the opportune time to actually put money into it and start working on it. Like, all right, people want another crossover. So
Yep. Yeah, we can. I can definitely wait on Tekken Cross Street Fighter because well, I mean, they haven't said anything about Tekken 7's release date. But definitely looking forward to it still. I just want that 3D fighter. So, I'll play Tekken.
I've never played Tekken, but I might rent it, maybe.
Oh man, I mean, gotta play that Akuma.
FADC.
Akuma, FADC. Oh man, that's gonna be so cool. Doing all those Street Fighter combos in Tekken, so funny. That'd be great. But anyways, there is a fighting game that has a release date unlike Tekken 7, and that's
Arcana
King of
Heart
King of Fighters.
10.
No, King of Fighters 14, which came out with a trailer with a lot of the characters and all that. If not,
Hey, I
all
can
of
get
it
that
right
game
now.
now. I
Right
sure
now.
knew he's in it.
And
I'll play it.
You'll play it?
Yeah,
No.
I'm interested.
Fuck.
But it's like,
I mean,
I'm not expecting much.
yeah. I mean, especially with the aesthetics right now, it's like it seems to me they're trying to take the approach of whatchamacall, Virtual Fighter 5. Like, you know, the graphics are okay, but the gameplay is where it really fucking,
I haven't played it myself, so I can't really say. Maybe it'll be at E3 and you can come from that. Make sure to get some time with it so you can actually come with impressions.
Yeah.
Because everyone else I say,
yeah.
it's like it plays like KOF, but it's like I don't
never
know.
played
A lot of people. Well, I guess you'll be like me and go into it with a fresh mind. I've never played KOF either, but some of those characters like their designs look cool. I don't think they really look good. I went back and looked at their pixel art. Their pixel art's really good. But
yeah.
Maybe I'll probably buy it just because I don't want SNK
So in
to
some
make
way, you
pachinko
want to
machines.
support. You want to support the company, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, just we should.
Yeah, because
I'm just.
they made some good games.
Go ahead. Yeah. I'm just glad that they are trying to get back into King of Fighters, or just making games in general, really. And you know what? I mean, if the game comes out like that, then whatever. I mean, it's not like I'm a huge fan by any means. It's just I don't know. I guess we're all trying to just compare it to something. Kind of it's within our nature, I guess. And Street Fighter does come to mind. And we know a certain person who was on the podcast is kind of tight on King of Fighters.
Yeah,
and
but he's working
whenever
on a
we talk
computer
about
right
it, he
now.
does.
Did they even say KOF is coming to PC?
No, I don't think so. It's just PS4.
We're gonna have a problem
for right now.
Yeah.
Anyways,
yeah.
you know what game is on PC with over 14 million users?
World of Warcraft.
Yeah,
Rocket League.
That is fucking Rocket.
No.
I love fucking
Wait,
Rocket
you
League.
said PC game. You said
What?
PC game
What?
with over 14
World
million
of Warcraft
users,
wishes.
right? So technically, okay.
World of Warcraft probably wishes it has that many users. Their subs are down.
But Rocket League, man, I fucking love that game. I think it would be such a great game for all of us to play together. But
I don't want
I
everyone's telling me to buy that game. I'll think
Looks
about
like
it.
fun.
Do it.
It's really fucking fun, man. It's just something about it, dude. I don't know. It's just like, it's just so simple. It's so simple. You're playing soccer
And
with
hockey.
cars, and yet
You can play
it's like when
basketball now, from what I heard.
you can now play basketball and hockey.
When can I play
Yeah.
volleyball? When can I get the butt floss on my car and play roulette with my car?
Yeah.
When's that?
I'm confused.
Is your body confused?
No, my head is confused.
Do you
I
wanna
want to
fuck
lie
a
down
car?
now.
You do that.
I'm gonna lie down now.
Maybe the Batman versus Superman car, sure, but
I'm gonna
You
fly
want to
something
fuck
at
the
you.
Batman versus Superman car?
Yes.
What?
yeah, I mean it's the future, right? I mean,
It's the-
Maybe.
what?
fucking Ben Affleck Batman.
Well, I'll watch.
is
I'll watch whenever Batfleck comes out.
Yeah, I mean, he is going to be
I
directing.
probably
the next
won't watch Batman v
film,
Superman
So.
because I like the way his Batman looked. I don't know how he acted because I'm not a fan of Superman,
Yeah,
guys.
Me neither.
I
Me neither. I'm more of a Batman guy.
I didn't have red underwear, and I wouldn't have worn them on the outside of my blue underwear. So
Well, I mean, they fucking took that out in the newer Superman
And that
designs.
one
But
guy
Yeah, that would've
shouldn't
been
have been
better.
Lex. He should have been Riddler. Just saying. He looks like a Riddler.
he definitely is more of a Riddler.
Who knows?
But
When we getting that
anyways.
Cyborg and Flash movie? When we getting that?
Never.
oh yeah, right. And
Wonder
we're
Woman.
definitely getting Wonder Woman.
When we get
Wonder
in
Woman,
the
yeah, with the-
Aquaman movie.
Oh yeah, he'll stare. You just awkwardly stare into that camera for an hour and 30. So it'll be a great
he
fucking
was in
movie.
Game of
You mean
Thrones.
Game of Thrones?
What?
Yeah,
Let's-
not
yeah,
about
sure.
that.
I mean-
I am not gonna talk about Game of Thrones right now. Dude,
Yeah,
people, you don't even have to watch the shows anymore. Just wait an hour after they air it. It's like,
I'm not. I don't even go on social
spoiler.
media or anything when
Boom.
that happens.
It's so stupid. You don't even have to, man. It's like YouTube recommended is the bane. Is so and so dead? Oh, thank you. I needed
Yeah.
that. Thank you, YouTube.
Wait, who's dead?
Prince.
Well, I'm just glad that I don't have to get into Game
David
of
Bowie.
Thrones.
China. They're dead.
I'm. Wait, what? China?
Yeah, she's
China,
dead.
China.
And Prince.
And the guy who played
And David
Professor
Bowie.
Snape,
They're all dead.
he's dead.
Mhm.
I don't remember his name right now.
Oh
I don't know
yeah.
celebrity
Yes,
names, man. What's Prince's real name,
yeah.
huh?
I fucking
What's his
forgot.
real name?
Alan
There's a lot of
Rickman.
princes out there. Yeah, but his full name.
Prince.
It's actually Prince.
It's actually Prince.
Prince.
Oh
The
well.
artist formerly known
Full-
as Prince.
There you go.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get off this.
Rocket League,
Rocket
yeah,
League.
fun game.
Rocket League's fun.
14
million people are playing it for good reason. I don't want to buy it, but it's probably gonna happen at some point. I'll keep talking myself
How
out of
much
it
is
like
it,
I
like
keep talking
15,
myself
20
out of
bucks?
other things that I'll talk about later.
go buy.
How much is it?
Go buy.
It's no
Yeah,
excuse
that's-
not
that's
to buy
pretty
it.
reasonable.
Cheap.
It's pretty
It's like
reasonable.
$15.
It's
I think.
it's around it's
Yeah.
it's
For
15 or 20
hours and
15 or
hours of
$20.
gameplay and tons of
Better
fun.
than Pokken.
and buy all the fucking DLC for it. It's
But
great. Oh,
I-
don't even fucking
Like,
remind me.
I don't regret
I
it.
still have that.
as
I don't
much,
regret
but
buying
at the same
it.
time, I
But
regret it only
mm.
because I'm not playing it right now, and like I don't have any reason to go back. No, I would love to go back to Splatoon. That's a different story.
Just like Splatoon.
Like,
I wish
yeah,
Splatoon just
that thing
Splatoon
with the
just has
rotation
the
maps and all
problems that bother
stuff.
me.
Well, you don't have to
Yeah,
play ranked.
switching
Yeah,
the loadout,
ranked and then
switching the loadout
ranked,
while playing. Partying up with your
Yeah.
friends, just the stuff that's just not there. My hopes are for the next Splatoon. So
Yep. We can only hope for that.
Partying up with your friends.
we can
do that
definitely,
now in ranked.
quickly mention this that the
What do you
we
mean?
can
You
do that, but it's
ranked.
just not. It's not as
You don't
fine tuned as we want it to be.
You can do
you-
dual
you
squad or the full squad.
yeah,
Yeah. It isn't.
it's not.
But anyway,
It's
it's still not
it
perfect.
needs places to go. It was a great first shot, and that game made money.
I would
So
love to see a
sequel
to
is
Splatoon. It
about
was
as
fun. I
guaranteed
don't
as a
know.
Hyrule Warriors
Every-
sequel. So
That was a game that I love to go back to. It's like Mario Kart for me, but like a shooter version of it.
though no one's talking about it in the
Splatoon?
news, every
Splatoon?
podcast still picks it up,
That's awesome.
mentions it. They still talk about it. Yeah, they still talk about it. Like if it ever comes up, and it's not just like
Yeah.
They say it's still tons
kinda
of
like
fun.
how I
They-
see
and
Mario
they
Kart. Like
hope that
Mario
they
Kart,
make more.
I don't play right now, but I would love to
Mhm.
go back to it. But with Pokken, I just don't really care. I just don't care about it enough to want to go back.
Yeah.
It's got its own problems.
If only they actually.
Yeah,
If,
that would be
if only they
great.
actually
and having
made it
like,
into
a
a
lobby with
ticking
friends
game
would be
with
great
Pokemon
too.
characters
Because
in it.
right now
So
we
much
have to do this password thing, and anybody could just put in like dick balls
Yeah.
as their password, and then you have some random 4chaner come into your room or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but do you know what else you
Yeah.
could potentially play with your friends?
Oh, we're gonna talk about
The
that.
Animal Crossing on mobile.
Finally, after like 2 hours.
I think let me explain before you start going like Frankenstein. The description for the the description for the Fire Emblem in Animal Crossing, which was announced to be the next mobile project from Nintendo. The description for Fire Emblem is actually going to be a strategy game, but the description for Animal Crossing is to be basically a companion app towards the console version of it. So you should be excited that this pretty much confirms that there will be an Animal Crossing console on the NX game.
That sounds pretty cool.
My words got jumbled. So yeah, or maybe it'll be Wii U. I don't know. I doubtful, but
I would love to see it on the Wii U.
Some people are speculating.
I can only see this on the NX at this point.
You can do stuff on the gamepad.
Yeah, I think that's where the gamepad really yeah, exactly.
You wouldn't have to keep opening up your pockets.
Yeah, I know. Just look at your pocket. You can just look at your pocket on the gamepad, man.
Yeah, I know something about Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I had a phone, I would play mobile Fire Emblem.
I think it would be great as a mobile game. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's already on the 3DS.
Well, for sure.
It's pretty much like practically a mobile game.
It's turn-based strategy. It's not hard. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, being
on
Ticket to Go,
the 3DS and
all that good stuff. Pokemon Go is having a mobile version. We already talked about that. Yeah,
isn't that just mainline mobile?
Cool.
Like
that is the mobile game. Yeah,
yeah. I saw some supposed leaked footage or whatever. That game looks like doesn't look good.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fucking on mobile. I'm not gonna really expect much.
I don't know. I watch people play Clash Royale and that game. Like, it's simple, but it looks good at least. But it's not doing the same thing. So I guess I can't.
I think it's a little early. I mean, I don't know.
We weren't even supposed to see it. I think the guy was like in the description.
We don't even know if it's real. It could be an elaborate fake.
Yeah, you can't trust anything on the internet anymore. Fucking 3D print a fake fucking NX controller. Why don't you?
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, internet's too good. Too good.
Going a while back with Rayman for Smash, man.
That got Kai, Jimmy
that guy
Russell,
got
man.
Everybody.
Bad.
Real, man.
He scarred him, man.
Real. It looks real. There's nothing
fucking
fake
scarred
about
him.
You can't believe, dude. You know, with like at this point, you know that face rigging technology that they have, face rig that you can buy on Steam, where it will like monitor like the way you talk and stuff and like make the face move. Think when that technology gets real good, we're not going to be able to believe anything. I mean, you already got face swap, dude, and just think if that gets less janky and people are face swapping like themselves looking like Donald Trump and saying smart stuff. People are going to go crazy. The Arctic.
The Arctic.
God. People are crazy.
But anyways, so yeah, mobile games are definitely coming up,
which is smart.
They're coming more and more a thing for Nintendo.
I think it's good, as long as it doesn't like.
As long as it is there to support the consoles, it's fine.
I don't think they need to put it on the consoles as long as it doesn't affect the quality of our console games.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
In a bad way.
Also kind of mean.
If it makes them better,
yeah,
I'll fucking download all your shitty ass fucking companion Miitomo apps if it makes my game experience better.
Miitomo, right? Miitomo. Hey, Cwiet, why don't you get on that Mitomo right now?
I had to factory reset my phone again, so I lost my Mitomo, so I gotta re-download it and log back in.
Oh.
But I did make a My
that
Nintendo
sucks.
account, so
Oh, nice.
yeah.
You gotta get all that platinum.
I gotta be
so you
ready
get those
for.
discounts.
I gotta be ready for when the NX comes out in March. So
Yeah, let's talk about that.
I'm good at
Let's
segues.
talk about
I listen to
NX and-
podcasts all week.
at this
Come
point.
on.
So E3
yeah.
actually show off
Yep.
the
So
NX at all.
they actually
They
came
just announced it. Yeah, at E3. That's true. At E3 they have.
At E3, but
at
they're
E3.
not gonna show
They
it
have,
off
like,
at
they already
E3.
announced the date. Like, oh yeah, the
But
NX coming out.
There's always directs.
Next year in March. So that's it.
Mhm.
But they didn't
Oh, yeah,
announce
yeah.
it to us. They announced it to investors. But this gets out anyways. So why didn't they make a short piss everyone off 6-minute direct talking about? But I don't know. Maybe they didn't have the funds. I can't be mad. I'm just excited that I'm gonna actually get to play a Zelda at the time of release. A new Zelda on a new console.
Yeah.
Within like the next year. So
Yeah.
that's exciting for me.
It is.
But this
It is gonna be
Zelda
on the
was
Wii.
supposed to be on the Wii U.
I don't give a fuck. It is gonna be on the Wii U, but I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna buy it. I want to play it. I've never played a Zelda at launch. That has been an experience I've never been a part of, and I think it'll be
same
fucking
here.
exciting. Even though it's going to be
I have a
super different
feeling,
than all the
man.
others, like they're like free exploring. But who knows? It could be so different than what we saw way back when, because we haven't seen anything since. There's like, it's almost unfathomable how little we've seen of this game. It's crazy. Everyone wants to know, and do you know what I think it is? Do you know what I think? I think that
What?
this is the best marketing strategies out there right now. Not showing shit until you have a bunch of shit to show. Deprive people so people are like, that game's never gonna come out. And then be like maybe like 3 months down the line. I mean, if we didn't have a release date, it'd be more exciting. And it's like, boom, shows like all this stuff, shows whatever new fucking triple grappling hook that he has or whatever. I don't know. Like, I feel like the marketing with this of not knowing is actually really good. It makes me more excited because I don't know.
Yeah, it still gets people talking.
It's not like when you show everything over the course of like 2 years or whatever.
Yeah, it works. It works.
However, I don't think that they should have that be the sole game at E3.
Yeah. So about that. No, I'm just gonna. I'll
It's gonna be
definitely
the only thing in
try to get my hands on
Nintendo.
it since I'm going to E3. Blah blah blah.
Well, you're not gonna get.
Yeah.
There's not gonna be any
For
other
Nintendo.
Nintendo games to distract you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hopefully there's like not a whole bunch of swag to distract me from.
Supposedly,
Nintendo.
for MGS4, people are suspecting that it might be something like that, like the way the demo stations are set up. Because what they did is they had like a big trailer or something, and they would put people in these like isolated booths with some headphones. They're like 15 minutes, play the game. So you're like alone and you can play it. So maybe based on the wording that they said they want people to get immersed, they had to rent out a lot of areas for like demo stations so they can have people play it without like people looming over their shoulders or something. I don't know. I mean, I hope that they're still announcing other stuff at E3. I'm 99% sure they will, but there's still that 1% chance that they're like, we're going to talk about Zelda for an hour.
And just talk about the behind the scenes bullshit and how people are getting excited, how it's exciting to make this game. Kind of like how they did with Battlefield 1. They just wasted an entire hour or something.
They're learning from Japanese streams. I'll talk about that Persona stream later.
Yeah.
And like how you waste time looking at nothing.
It's just, I don't know. I mean, for I don't know. I guess Zelda is of course the only game to look forward to playing it at E3. Well, yeah. I don't know. I think yeah they'll definitely say something about something else for or during E3 or whether it's before or after.
I have a question.
What's up?
If it's for the NX, do you think the collector's edition will come with an amiibo?
They did mention that. Yes, it will. Because
do you think the NX will support amiibo?
The Twilight Princess amiibo is going to come into effect with the Zelda game. Yeah, so something about.
Sweet.
Linkle.
Can I get a female Link amiibo?
Maybe.
Linkle?
No, a real female Link. Linkle's not female Link.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Linkle's not fucking female Link.
I take a tinkle.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. I don't know. We're 2 hours in. We still got a ways to go.
Yeah. We got some stuff to talk about still.
But because Zelda's taking up all the space, we're not going to get to see anything about fucking Detective Pikachu.
Danny DeVito.
Oh, Detective Pikachu, guys! Detective Pikachu. Man. What a fucking surprise with Danny DeVito not voicing Detective Pikachu, guys.
What the fuck is a Pokemon?
I am appalled, guys, that Danny DeVito is not voicing Detective Pikachu.
I don't care.
Are you disappointed that Danny DeVito is not Detective Pikachu?
I think it would have been cool.
I don't think it would have been cool. I'm not a fan of Danny DeVito's voice because I'd be looking at that Pikachu and I'd be like, the goat from Hercules.
Oh, Phil.
That's what I
Phil,
keep thinking it was Phil. I'm like, why am I playing Phil? What it is to me.
Now, who would play a good Detective Pikachu? Since Pikachu in Japanese has a pretty deep voice.
I think it should be
Samuel
that voice,
L. Jackson.
and I should have subtitles. No,
yeah, that would be cool,
motherfucker.
actually, Samuel L. Jackson.
Nicholas
You gotta look
Cage.
for the fucking clues. Where is it?
Fuck, what's his name?
Or Troy Baker. Troy Baker.
Oh, John St. John.
St. John.
Let's use him for everything.
We gotta find these
No,
clues.
not Troy.
How
Yeah.
about this?
No.
We'll have Tara Strong.
I'll rip off your head and shock down your neck.
Yep.
Oh yes, Tara Strong. That's definitely her.
But she's too busy playing Bubbles and shit, right?
She's
I'm
not.
not talking about freaking Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, don't even remind me about that fucking Powerpuff.
Guys, I actually have
I'm
something to
telling
say.
you,
I
it's-
laughed
it's
at
decent. It's funny.
Teen Titans Go passing through the room. It's actually pretty funny. It was like a scene with Cyborg and Jinx, and he like sent like a thing at her. It's like it was pie, and she was like, "Blueberry pie's my." He's like, "Blueberry pie's my favorite," and he's like, "I know," and then she was like, "That's kind of creepy," and he's like, "I know," and I just died laughing. It was so funny to me.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No.
So maybe the new
I
Powerpuff
watched
Girls
it.
could
No.
be just as funny to me.
No.
Just
I
watch.
haven't watched
watch
it.
the
No,
episodes.
no,
You're not gonna
no.
like
Let me
it.
go
No.
TiVo
Not
that
gonna
right now. I'll be right back, guys.
No.
I don't watch
It's
TV, guys.
just a
I don't
meme
have time. I
whorehouse.
talk about watching anime. I haven't even finished any of the Persona anime, and I'm gonna have a fucking
You're better off.
Persona hard on right now. And
You're
so-
better off watching
Yeah.
any generic anime that's out right now than watching the remake of
Is it
Power,
better
or
than Konosuba?
reboot of Power. No.
Is it better than Queen's Blade?
It's worse. Let's just
The
say that the
Powerpuff
original
Girls?
creator is not even working on it.
a little more debatable.
Okay,
but,
well, go back on topic. Danny DeVito, you missed out. This is about as funny as the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire question. Like, which of these is a Pokemon or is not a
The fuck
Pokemon
is a
or something?
What the fuck is a Pokemon?
But hey,
Mother's a Pokemon.
At least if anybody uploaded a video of their LP where they put Danny DeVito on their Pikachu and somebody tries to copyright claim it, that person's not just going to get all your money right away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because YouTube actually updated something about that, where if someone, let's say Nintendo,
how about we explain how it works right now before the update?
All right, so
the way copyright claims work.
Okay, so let me just give you an example. So you put up a Nintendo video, for example, and knowing Nintendo, they are pretty tight on that. So they do what's called a third party claim, or some people call it a copyright claim or whatever, but that can get mixed up. But for the most part, it's called a third party claim, which means that whatever ad revenue it makes will go to them and not to you, because it's their property. Blah blah blah.
Here's another example. Too much into that. Say you upload a video that has nothing to do with anything, and somebody claims it as theirs. They start getting the money from that. That's like where the abuse comes in. And once you start to dispute it, they'll just release the claim. But all that money between it going up and them releasing it, they still get to keep. It's free money.
Yeah.
You can see where people can exploit this. Right?
Mm-hmm.
They fixed it.
And
no one gets the money.
So that basically the during that period, you still get that money until it gets settled, whether it's your video or it's their video.
I thought I read it as once it gets claimed, YouTube keeps the money. And once it's disputed, they give it to whoever actually.
It's whoever. Yeah, it's whoever. Yeah, they give it to whoever is the rightful owner of that said video. Yeah.
Basically, people ain't getting no free money anymore. Make your own goddamn content. Bitches.
Yeah. So at least YouTube is kind of going in the right direction somewhat, but they definitely need to. They definitely still have more things to fix up on.
Copyright law is way too gray.
Yes. But that's a whole nother issue. But yeah, at least YouTube is doing something, and I kind of also recently suggested them the calendar feature, and
I was sure to also comment on that because I would love that.
Mm-hmm. And basically what my idea is basically. You go into the video manager, and then within that those tabs, there's the calendar. You can click on it, and it'll show you all the videos scheduled on those days, and so that way you can see when those videos go up, rather than having to go down the list and go around and look for it. Control F. Yeah. So having that calendar will be really handy for those people, who make daily content, such as myself, even Ender on his channel, Virtual Offensive, and so on and so forth. It makes things a lot easier.
Uploading 2 videos a day without a calendar. I'm gonna stick to 1 video until shit like that gets fixed, man. There's no way I can keep track.
Yeah, it's a lot harder to do that, and and especially for. The big YouTubers. I'm pretty sure they would love something like that.
Yeah, hopefully they comment on shit like that.
Yeah, I tweeted out on that. And I don't know, but I did email them, and they did get back to me, saying that they will forward it to the engineers, and so we can only hope, whether it happens or not, or something we get something out of it. But anyways, I think we can pretty much talk about briefly the fact that the Xbox 360 has come to a close when it comes to production.
Like 10 years old. They need to stop making them.
That was like a year ago, too.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah.
But all it means is you'll find them in your local game store still. I mean.
Yeah.
People will...
Used or refurbished.
Yep. It just might be a little harder to find refurbished ones once they stop making the parts and stuff like that. But it'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Now we can pretty much go on to Fallout 4 with the upcoming DLC and stuff like that. So
I think you and Zawardo will have to take this. I'm not.
All right.
My
oh
time.
yeah. Yeah. So Fallout 4. It's my time to
Yo,
shine.
I've been waiting for this.
So Fallout 4 is obviously coming out with more DLC. One of them being Far Harbor, which is the biggest one so far.
Mhm.
It's very story extensive. It's gonna have Nick Valentine in it, and it's actually gonna add more of that world into Fallout 4, which is actually awesome. And the standalone DLC for that is $25, I believe. But obviously, if you get the season pass, especially if you got it early during its release, it's $30. It's already covered for you guys, for all the season pass holders. So you're all safe. But still, I think in my opinion, I mean, what's being shown so far, being that this is the biggest one thus far, I think that $25 price tag is pretty fair, but I definitely would elaborate more on that later on after I actually play Far Harbor. All I can say is that I definitely am looking forward to it, and and I'll definitely will try to stream that, as I did before with all the other Fallout 4 stuff. And another thing on the Fallout 4 DLC is the creation kit and all the actual mods for it and stuff like that. So basically, I don't know if all the PC mods or some of the PC mods are gonna make it, but basically we're gonna get some of those PC mods onto the console. They'll do it by some kind of like interface or something like that. They'll have like some kind of page so you can download the set whatever mods you want that are available. It's already been being done on the PC side of Fallout 4, and I don't know. I think it's really cool. It'll definitely add more to the game. Obviously, we're not gonna get all the mods like the the new mods.
The poopy ones.
Well, see, with the mods,
Yeah.
the mods that's coming with this, I think it's just going to be the ones that are voted, most popular, and then from there they'll like trickle it, like maybe not this one, but this one.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's kind of like the Smash character ballot thing, I guess, in a way. We all know how that went, but
thank you, Bayonetta.
Thank you, Sakurai, for that Bayonetta. And also Cloud and
Me too.
yeah. But anyway,
Hey, you shut your mouth. I like
oh,
We're just missing Wolf.
damn.
What about Roy? Fuck that kitten out
Who
there.
wanted corn?
I love corn.
hey.
Corn's
Roy's
a
my
good
boy,
character.
motherfucker.
I ain't never played that game, but man, that character.
Who wanted Dr. Mario?
You got someone.
Hey, you shut your fucking mouth, all right?
Hey man, Dr. Mario, pretty different.
I will
Oh,
come
damn,
I will
it's
come
getting
over there and
personal now.
curb stomp the fuck out of you if you talk shit about Dr. Mario.
Oh, man, Dr. Mario ain't got no PhD, man. He ain't real doctor.
But anyways, Zawardo, did you want to say anything about the Far Harbor and all the upcoming DLC and all the other surrounding shit that's been going on with Fallout 4?
I hope everyone has a big ass space in their PS4. Because isn't
I heard
Far
it's
Harbor
gonna be bigger than Shivering Isles, which was huge, right?
Mm.
Isn't it like 10 gigs or something around that area?
It's gonna be pretty big. And I think at that point, I think I'm gonna have to fucking get a 1 terabyte hard drive.
Yeah, see, that's the
Hard
thing
drives are
I'm
cheap now.
I'm
It'll be
afraid
fine.
of doing.
They are pretty cheap.
You can get a hard
it
drive
is-
cheaper than you can get a fucking controller. Stupid.
Mhm. That's
Yeah.
do you know any good ones, Ender, that would work with the PS4? Or?
I don't know about which ones work with PS4. I'll do some
Yeah,
research
that's the
after
thing.
the podcast.
I don't know what works with PS4, because with the PS3, I think I forgot what type of hard drive, but I bought the one that was 2 terabytes, and now where's my PS3? Well, there you are. You're in the closet.
I'll do some research after the podcast.
Maybe you can, well, I'll definitely look into that. But I know for sure that it's the 2.5 inch hard drives that will fit with the PS4s.
2.5.
2.5. Okay, yeah, and then but geez, yeah, it's always it's a bit of a hassle trying to fucking
this digital age.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just, it's like you get this like fucking dinky tiny hard drive, which is 500 gigs, which will fill up really quick.
My Wii U only has a 32 gig.
But it doesn't have games that fucking install and take up 50 gigs.
My Wind Waker that I bought digitally.
Was going for the Fatal Frame.
Yeah, Fatal Frame.
Like, how much did that eat up?
Actually, not that much from what I remember, comparing to like fucking Battlefield, no, sorry, not Battlefield, Battlefront, which is 50 gigs, and not even the fucking whole game. It's just the fucking game data or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, and all jokes aside, the Wii U actually still runs the games off the discs. I don't know why we still have the discs.
And that's a rumor, but it might be true.
Yeah, the NX might be running on cartridges. It's a rumor, but
it could work because it could just be the bigger version of the 3DS.
I have a theory that I don't know how hard drives or fucking cartridges work, but I have a theory that it's like, how you can plug hard drives in and out of computers and it has data.
Yeah.
What if it's like the NX has no hard drive, right? Except for like a small amount of memory for the OS.
Ooh.
And every game is just a fat hard drive you just plug in and it has your game on it. So it's like super optimized because it's running off of its own hard drive, so it doesn't have to.
That would be really cool.
I don't know if that's what it is, but that'd be cool.
So you could just bring your game to your friend's house, and then
it could be one big ass freaking.
So, you don't have to like come over with like trying to get new characters and stuff.
Go back to cartridges.
Mm-hmm. Well, quote unquote cartridges, but
SSD cartridges.
Yeah. I was about to say solid state drives, man. They got that flash technology in there.
But that's probably pure fantasy, and people who know what the fuck cartridges are like, nope. I think the closest we got is like, was it N64? That the RAM was built into the
SNES
cartridges?
and SNES and
Who knows?
And also, them Game Boy Advance games with the those cartridges.
Oh man, Boktai, dude. I'll never get a Boktai remake.
Boktai. Oh no.
Let's see.
Unfortunately,
the sun is in my hands.
Nintendo's gonna teach little kids how to blow, right?
But with SSD, well, if they ever are SSD, you don't have to fucking blow on them.
You blow on your disc?
blow on my disc.
Is that what you just said? You need to blow your disc?
Your disc?
And then remember, also with your cartridges, you whack it against a table to make it work.
No!
What?
No. Holy shit, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That's how I made my I don't know.
Oh my god, why would you hit your cartridge?
It was pissing me off.
That fucking scares me. Shit.
See, when you're
says
playing...
the guy who broke.
Oh yes,
says the man who broke the fucking Final Fantasy 13 discs on the
that game is
fucking
bad.
podcast.
But
hang on, what game were you slapping?
But still.
But see, you weren't there. I was trying to capture a fucking Moltres. I ran out of Ultra Balls. I only had Pokeballs.
No, it was Pokemon. That's a good game. You can't slap that around, man. Dude, what are you gonna do when Pokemon Sun and Moon info comes out? Are you gonna start smacking your computer around?
Yes.
Quit smacking around with Pokemon, man. PETA's already pissed off. Anyways, yeah, Pokemon Sun and Moon
upgrade
information.
my computer, so I'm allowed to like this thing.
Pokemon.
Who's excited for the Pokemon Sun and Moon information? We'll know something about it.
We'll know
It'll
something.
probably be a 5-hour stream with only 30 minutes of information.
Yeah, like Battlefield 1.
Dude, how was that stream? I actually did not see that, and we've been talking about Battlefield 1 on and off.
Well, you're fucking better off watching the trailer. That's about it. They only really talk about the, it's like just some filler bullshit. Like, oh, it's so exciting, blah blah blah. Always, we have a strong community, blah blah blah, and also they kind of were they almost slipped with the horse riding things. Like, oh, can you ride horses? I just saw that doc. And the one of the designers almost said yes, but he's like, I forgot what the exact quote was, but anyways, yeah, but pretty much, yeah, you're better off watching the trailer. By the way, looks really fucking good. I think Battlefield 1 looks, or pretty much blew Infinite Warfare out of the water, because I don't know. I mean, it looks better. I think their approach of whatever warfare they're covering is, I don't know. It's just a lot better.
Biplanes look cool.
Overall,
I'm
biplanes.
pro horses.
The classic. Yeah, and then the horses and melee. There's
shovels.
It looks like there's gonna be melee. Yeah, shovels. There's gonna be melee weapons and
single shot rifles.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, and you got those like classic looking tanks, look fucking bulky as hell.
They better be super slow, but they probably won't be.
Oh yeah,
based on that trailer.
No, they'll probably speed it up just for this game's sake.
Gameplay. It's not meant to be super realistic.
No. But yeah, it's always kind of nice from Battlefield that they do take a more realistic approach on like Call of Duty.
What do you think, Cwiet,
not saying
you and Zawardo, about them going back to World War One?
Interesting. No, I don't really.
You're not really that into Battlefield, are you?
Shooters.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
Yeah, you guys aren't into Battlefield.
If we're gonna talk about shooters,
kind of like when I talk about Persona, you guys aren't into Persona, are you?
But as far as anything else.
You ruined my segue. You guys are like, I thought that one up. I'm like, Cwiet and Zawardo don't care about Battlefield. Anyone else that you guys don't care about is Persona. You kind of, yeah, you like looking at it because this one is so good to look at. And I sat for 2 hours looking at Tokyo Tower and nothing going on with fucking dildo mascot. I need to find a picture of this fucking shit that I had to look at. And it was worth mascot. It. Yes. But no,
is he sponsored
Persona
by that
5,
dragon?
Persona 5 finally has at least a Japanese release date. Awesome. September 15th, 2 weeks before Final Fantasy. On purpose? Maybe. I don't know. But game looks so good. I'm going to oogle for a little bit. Mm-hmm. Have you guys seen the trailer? I know Cwiet and Hawk has.
Yes.
And you guys have seen some of Persona 4. The leap is incredible. So you know how like turn-based games are? Whenever you have your battles, it would like fade out and then fade into the battle. This one, it's like seamless, because whenever you engage your enemies, it'll like just zoom out and without fading to black, and then the enemies will like turn and attack you, and everyone will take their party formations. And I'm so excited that I have to continually talk myself out of ordering the 20th anniversary version for fucking for the damn fucking Japanese import, because it comes with CDs.
My God,
and books.
It does look cool.
Yeah,
the Splatoon girl, man.
Persona 5 looks awesome. Have you seen?
Yeah,
have you seen the gifs of like the reward screen, where it's like, here's your experience. Here's your
the results screen looks really fucking cool, and I think overall like the aesthetics and visuals of it, they just went balls out with that. And This being on the PS4, I think it only makes sense. It's just because since like I know that a lot, or at least Persona 4 was on the PSP or Vita or whatever.
Persona 4 originally came out on the PlayStation 2. They made an updated version for the
2,
PS
yeah,
Vita.
yeah.
It's been 8 years.
Yeah.
But Persona 4 was so successful, they just made a bunch of spin-offs and made lots of money. Turns out Persona hasn't always been as popular as I thought it was.
Yeah, but seeing this on the PS4 and with all the aesthetics of it, it's just, man, they really overhauled it, and I think they're really doing a great job with it, and I think the characters look interesting so far. Definitely.
They put Splatoon in it. Are you interested now, Cwiet?
No. You know me, man. When it comes down to buying games, I'd rather.
Nah.
I'm interested in watching it. That's for sure.
I know you're not gonna play it, but like,
it
looks interesting, right? Right.
It definitely looks great. I would definitely love to see you play do a let's play of it or something.
No. Like 100-hour game, man. No. Hey
man. Hey. You never know, man.
Dude, we are
like
we're struggling to find ways to finish our 36-hour games, man. Not a 100-hour game, please. No.
I think it's like from seeing you playing it with being
I'll privately stream it most likely. I will not stream that on Twitch until I get to until I finish it and do New Game Plus, because the game's gonna come out in Japan first, and there's gonna be the fuckheads who are pissed off and just gonna run around with their name as Persona 5 spoiler. And I don't usually get mad at spoilers, but if I can't avoid it, I will.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm just saying like those sessions are like if it's like if you manage to record those sessions and show that on YouTube, I think it would be really interesting.
I might do a fast back, maybe. Or I'm thinking of starting another series called Slow Stroke, where it's not a full LP, but we'll play a lot of it, and it'll be multi.
Slow Stroke. No,
I'm serious. Like, I'm thinking of that being another series, like the Star Fox session we did. Instead of making it a fast map, I'll actually make it episodic, upload the whole thing. Don't finish the game completely, but it's multi-parted. So.
Yeah.
Kitty.
Yeah, just saying, like it wouldn't be bad to like, I don't know, just at least show that you are super enthusiastic about the game and the Persona series overall.
Atlas still doesn't.
I don't know.
Reply to my emails. I've emailed them like 4 times. They'll email me someday, or they'll strike my channel.
Just
no.
Just find out. Just keep at it, man. It's gotta be persistent.
Yep.
Gotta be persistent.
Yeah.
Overall, it looks great. It definitely looks great.
My biggest concern, speaking of Final Fantasy 13, the game looks great, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm worried they might not deliver. There's still that doubt in me, that skepticism.
That's why you gotta wait for a review.
I'm afraid, what if the game's actually bad? So, no. I'm irresponsible, and I'm gonna buy it, and then I will review it myself.
Wait,
Ender is passionate about Persona.
I was fully fucking converted, man. Like
Persona.
Yeah. I'm talking about Persona because there's so much going into Persona 5, right? And it's been so long, and people are so hungry for it. Like, I'm afraid, like, because with 13, like, I remember seeing the footage and seeing the reactions to that leading to its release, and everyone was like, oh my god, this game looks so amazing, look at its graphics, oh, they brought back something that's like ATB, oh, it's so cool, and there's a chance it could be a huge disappointment. I don't think it will be. I have some faith, and I believe in Atlas, especially since they haven't been doing it that long. Like, this is like they... Supposedly, Persona didn't even get popular till Persona 4 came out. Like, it was a niche game. Then everyone jumped on the bandwagon on P4 like me. So, but I will definitely have something of it on the channel for sure. But might not be full LP.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather people experience it.
Would you think you'd be able to do at least like a review of
I might
Persona?
do a thoughts, like once I finish it, I might do a thoughts comparing it to P3P and P4G. So
yeah,
probably not.
Yeah, especially now that you have a room dedicated to
and
like,
maybe at that point, because we don't know when it's going to come out in North America, because like I'm seeing sites report that it's slated to come out in 2016, but the game was slated to come out in 2015 with North American and Japanese release dates at the same time, and now they have just a Japanese release date in September, and so it might not be till 2017. But people are thinking like first week December, which would be fucking awesome. That would be my Merry fucking Christmas. But I'll have Tokyo Mirage Sessions to hopefully kind of tickle that itch. It's not going to be anything like Persona, but it's going to be a good. I really like the combat of these games, and the mapping each action to a button instead of having you select it, I think is going to speed up gameplay so much more. And people are going to accidentally guard by mashing X too much. It's going to be funny.
And it'll definitely satisfy your weeaboo itch, I guess you want to.
Dude, I think I'm not even really a weeaboo. I think I just like Persona. I'm just a Persona.
Yeah,
asshole.
no, I'm just fucking burned.
Day one DLC though. I'm not sure people are happy about that.
Day one DLC.
Yeah, there's DLC that
Persona
comes
5?
in the collector's edition with like some certain two personas that are basically like the red alternate versions of the main the MC's personas from 3 and 4. So you got Izanagi and Orpheus, except they're different versions.
Oh.
And then you have
so it's kind
of like what?
Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
No. So go on.
No, I was thinking something like like Black Agumon from Cyber.
I mean, it's not gonna be necessary. And then they got the alternate costumes where everyone could be in Yasogami High outfits, which are the P4 uniforms, or the Goken High, which are P3 uniforms, because everything takes place in a high school, so you can do all that stuff. But they revealed all the waifus. They all look good. One has an Akira shoulder charge, so that's pretty fucking cool.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. I caught that. I thought that was
and that
awesome
concludes the Ender Persona rant until more stuff comes out. And I'll keep looking at this bookmark of mine of the Japanese collector's edition. Keep myself, I don't need it.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry.
Go on. I'm just muttering to myself like a lunatic.
Okay, so on the role of JRPGs, how do you guys feel about Yokai Watch crossing over with Final Fantasy 14?
I wish Kai was here.
I wish Josh was here, but he's sleeping right now. Yeah, but he was surprised because Josh actually watched that the way I watch Persona Japanese streams, not knowing what the fuck's going on, and have a live blog open up to the side that translates it for me. Josh did that for the Final Fantasy thing where they were talking about it. And he was confused. He was like, I didn't know Yokai Watch was that popular. What's going on? So I don't know if he's for or against it. I think he's really neutral, but you'd have to ask him. He doesn't seem upset about it.
14 is the MMO one, right?
It's good that 14 is still growing.
Yeah.
So what is this crossover?
Yep.
Is Yokai going into
really
Final Fantasy, or is Final Fantasy going into Yokai?
Okay, so it's kind of like they're doing like a two-way like deal thing. So like they're gonna have I think like a Chocobo in Yokai Watch as like I guess a ghost or something maybe, and then in Final Fantasy 14 I think they're gonna have some kind of like skin or some kind of add-on or something, or maybe something more than that.
Take notes, Pokemon. We're working together. I want you in my Persona games.
Wait, Yokai is Nintendo, right?
Well, they gave him Cloud. It started with Cloud.
It didn't start with Cloud. It's been
it's
they kind of
3DS, yeah. So
out, but like
indirect
more.
No, but there was a lot of bad blood between it, basically. But Cloud was like the first, like, all right, they're working together now. They don't hate each other's guts. So maybe this is a new future. Maybe we could.
Yeah, that would be great.
Kingdom Hearts will come out on the NX. Who knows?
Yeah,
it's possible since since it's since like the NX is supposedly more powerful or as powerful
and
as
easy to
the
develop
PS4.
for, and we know how far in development they are in Kingdom Hearts 3, right?
Yeah. So it'll probably be easy to just port it right over to the NX. So we can definitely only look forward to that. If the NX can even run that, with all the rumors and shit like that. But anyways, speaking of consoles, I guess I kind of wanted to run this question by you guys since we haven't really run this by in a podcast, and that is, when you're looking for a console, what is backwards compatibility? Is that one of the most important things
but
to
it is
look into when you're buying a console?
That helps. Like with the Wii U, it was nice that they had backwards compatibility, to play the Wii games, and then even the Wii had backwards compatibility to play GameCube games.
Mm.
So that was great. I really love that about it because I like to get a new console.
Yes.
And being able to go back and playing the same games on one console is always a great thing for me. But is that even a thing right now for any of the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One?
No, only for Xbox.
Literally
Xbox One
announced it after the game came out. Is like, we're bringing backwards compatibility because it wasn't there before, because we don't want to emulate our own shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, my thing is, it's gotten to the point where I don't expect it anymore. It just doesn't seem like it's ever going to happen. Like, you guys blew my mind when you told me I could play Wii games on the Wii U. I was like, I didn't even think. Games aren't backwards compatible anymore, even though I can put the discs in. It just blows my mind. And yeah, dude, that's all I was saying. Like, now I'm thinking about playing Skyward Sword.
I don't know what it is.
After I beat Twilight HD.
Stick it in the bottom of the Wii mode, though. Yeah, there you go.
I have the nunchuck.
Oh, the Wii Motion Plus, yeah.
I think it says Wii Motion Plus built into it. Yeah, it says Wii Motion Plus inside.
Cool.
But no, it's I don't know. Like it's a nice feature to have, but I don't expect it anymore.
It's not the selling factor.
Yeah.
I think it could help. I think it could help a lot of people like upgrade to like. It would help there to be a lot more early adopters, in my opinion. They'd be like, "Oh, I can still play all my Wii games on my Wii U."
Its own thing, though.
I mean, that's probably a bad example, but
but
people. But also, I grew up with a Nintendo, and none of that stuff was backwards compatible except like Game Boys. So I'm kind of used to that, and even that fell out. So do you remember the DSs that played Game Boy Advance games? I had one. It was weird.
Oh yeah, I remember all the way up to the DS. I think it was the Lite. They had the bottom where you can put your Game Boy Advance cartridge, and before obviously the 3DS came out. Yeah, that was totally a thing. And that dated all the way back to the first fucking brick ass DS.
I had the silver one, the blue brick ass DS. And I play it.
Oh, nice! I had the original silver one, and that of course had the bottom slot, so you can put your Game Boy or whatever.
Did not fit into my pocket like my SP did.
Oh man!
Was huge.
Remember?
Oh man, the SP.
Remember what?
SP.
No, go on.
Micro.
I didn't get a micro.
Oh, I did not get a micro either.
You saved a lot.
Oh, I probably would put it on a shelf.
Yep.
It belongs in a museum.
Okay, Ezreal, get the hell out of here.
You belong in a museum. You belong in a museum. You belong in a museum.
Where is that from?
You belong in a museum. Okay, I'll stop.
Oh, okay. Is that Indiana Jones reference?
It's a MOBA.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a reference to a game that's referencing Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Okay, then you could have just said Indiana Jones.
No, because it's actually a reference to League of Legends. But let's move on. I'm not going to talk about League until
I get
a
but
fighting
see,
game.
with backwards compatibility, if they did it for the PS4, like right now, me personally will be happy because then I can fly everything that I have onto it.
Make
I don't
play
and
play Marvel. I want to play Marvel,
like PlayStation 2 or even beyond that.
I hope so, because I'll go back and play old Persona games. But what baffles me is you can rent games for those PS2s and PS3s, and it's not backwards compatible. I don't understand consoles. I'm a big dummy, but if it's running on the console, why can't it run on the console? I don't know.
I think it'll eventually happen, but I think we'll have to wait until we know what we know about the the PS4K or whatever you call it, PS4 5.5 Neo, whatever the fuck. I think after that we may find out about
Wii U games, because that would make a lot of sense.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I think it would, since the NX, knowing Nintendo, it will have some kind of gimmick, and and people have been saying about, it's gonna have its own touchscreen thingy or whatever.
And not to mention, there's Wii didn't sell a lot or sell very well, and there are a lot of people that want to play Wii U games. They feel like they missed out, but at the same time, they're like, it's not enough for me to go out my way to go get this big, clunky, uncomfortable console.
Yeah. So I think in some ways it does help, but not always, of course. But in this case, with the Wii U, I think it will help. Kind of boost those kinds of sales for the Wii U games themselves, not the actual Wii U console. So that's why it's having backwards compatibility does open some doors for a lot of people. People that are just trying to get into gaming, and whenever they want to expand their library, it's like, I can definitely get myself some Wii U games, or in Sony's case, if you want if the PS4 were to have backwards compatibility, then they can expand their library that way, and also and go find their PS2 games or whatever, or their PS3 games, and and so on and so forth. And I think that does help with the sales, but kind of like what Ender said, it's something that's kind of going away. In a way, it's kind of going away. Obviously, companies, I guess, they just want to make money, so they want to just have that reason for to get this console. If you want to get the if you want to get PS3 games, buy a fucking PS3. You have to buy a whole console. And guess what? That makes some money. Unless it's refurbished and it's used and whatever, then obviously that's not going to happen. But if you manage to get your hands on a brand new one, then obviously the money's gonna go to them. So there's that. So it is a plus. I will say that.
I feel that is treading the same road as backwards compatibility is split screen. I feel like that's slowly it now becomes a feature and not a given, for games.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, are we talking about how Mario
are you
split screen and stuff like that, or what?
Or split screen at all? Some games just don't have local split screen anything.
So with
Halo 5.
Yeah, Halo 5. I was gonna say that. Yeah, Halo 5.
Splatoon.
Splatoon. Black Ops 3. That the previous games before, Halo and all that, they had split screen.
So if a friend came over, you could both play, on one TV, one console. But now that's falling out of
and now it's now that we have our online experience has been expanded, why not just use online and have your friend buy a console, buy the game. So obviously, they make some money along the way. And also, not to mention, they need the fucking online service. So a little more cha-ching right there. So you have to go out your way just to be able to play with each other or co-op or whatever game that you're playing, instead of just having the split screen, which just makes things a lot more convenient.
It's definitely a
obviously
dying
they just
thing
want
though,
money.
because
That's
even
why
with
they
Mario
do that.
Kart,
And
you gotta admit the split screen is pretty dumb on that game.
mm-hmm.
Like, if you played it, have you played what do you think of that?
Yeah. I mean, like,
Oh, it's
I mean,
terrible because they
it really
split
depends.
in,
Like, if you have a really
way
big
that
TV,
it's not wide.
It's not that
tall.
much.
So dumb.
Oh yeah. I mean, when it comes to the two-player split screen, yeah, that's dumb. Yeah, I will say that. But when it comes to four players or something like that, then it's like whatever. It's a fucking square, and yeah, so that's nothing new. And if you have a bigger TV, it's not that as much of a problem. But it's obviously you have a small thing to look at. But yeah, like you said, it's vertical, so you can't see what's on your side as much.
Oh crap! I just ran into a banana because I didn't see it because freaking the screen didn't let me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they should have just done it with one person is playing on the gamepad and the other one's playing on the TV. But I don't know. I'm all right with letting go of the split screen.
Mm-hmm.
In some ways, but I don't know how do you guys miss it?
I personally do, because I'm all about having friends over and be able to play games together, not having to, get a whole console, get a whole game, and get a whole nother online service just to play together.
You don't have any friends. Shut up.
No, it's getting late.
I can't do my Gollum voice right now. I'm tired.
It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
We could probably wrap this up. I mean,
it's not
the
necessary.
movie casting, I don't think we really need to talk about. And the
No.
Amazon Prime thing, if you want me to literally shut that down, you can still
go
order
ahead.
from third parties, and the only advantage you have from ordering from Amazon directly is when you have Amazon Prime, you get 2-day shipping, so you don't even get anything if you order from Amazon
Not if
directly.
you're living in Hawaii or Alaska.
Oh yeah, you don't even get that. So why
Nope.
why would you want to order from Amazon directly in the first place? It's not a big deal. But I'm glad you got your views for acting angry,
we're skipping
beard
all
guy.
that, so
I wish I had your
guess
beard.
the last topic is
So.
good games to play with friends. What?
Genital jousting.
Did I hear that right? Genital jousting?
Here, let me get this.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, man.
Just no, it's fine, man. Sword.
Here,
fighting
no,
is all right,
dude.
as long as
Believe
the
me,
balls
I'll
don't
get you some.
Get it?
Oh no, it's about getting in assholes, man. Here, I'll find it.
Where's
Oh my
drink?
god.
Here you go, guys. Here you go. No, you want this. You want this, man.
You know what's another good game
Hold on.
to play with friends?
What,
There you go.
circle
There it
jerking?
is. Watch it. Genital jousting.
I will watch it later.
No, you watch it now.
There's another good game
yeah.
to play with friends, and it's called Gang Beasts. It's basically, yeah, that's another good game to play. There's also some kind of quote unquote free games to play online with friends. There's like a Cards Against Humanity knockoff, but it works. You can set up a room, invite some friends, and play some Cards Against Humanity. Pretty much. I think you can even type your own cards in, so it'll make things a lot better.
Mhm.
Oh my god! You fucking spammed the whole doc
Just
with
watch it, man.
I don't. No one else gonna see it.
You guys, no, dude. People will look it up. Zawarudo's watching
Yeah,
it,
but-
right?
What the fuck is
I already saw it at Funhouse, damn it. I don't need to see it.
So basically, the premise of the game is to put your dick in the butt, but keep your butt protected. So you got to be at the back of the centipede because every time you get, because they're dicks with butts on the end of them, and when you get into your friend's butt, you get to control their dick. So basically, you get longer, but you have to keep protecting your butt. So you got to be at the back and get in everyone's butt. Are you telling me you guys wouldn't all want to sit on a couch and play that with me and Hawk and Zawarudo?
It's like WarioWare, man.
This is the only game you play with friends. This is on levels with Mount Your Friends.
You're playing as a dick with a ball.
And you press up to consent. It's about consensually penetrating your friends.
Oh
I need to cleanse my eyes.
All right, that would pretty much be it for this
Everybody go
Hypecast.
pre-order genital jousting.
I am going to
God.
fly
It'll be
you.
a Thanksgiving hit to play with your family.
I hate you, and
But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in once again for another episode of the Hypecast. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Go check out all the links in the description below.
Hey man,
If you want to guess, you want to check out genital jousting.
be our fucking
That's
guest.
that's all. That's be our fucking guest.
Told you, it looks like a good game.
Peace out,
It's
dude.
not gay.
And
It's
Alright.
consensual.
to the people that's watching and seeing this, I have a Twitter now.
Put the link
Yay.
below.
Okay, bye.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Zawarudo has a Twitter.
Oh god, hang on, I gotta go
Zawarudo.
build a bomb shelter.
No, don't post it on my Twitter. I will delete that shit.
He doesn't auto-delete a Twitter, he just got there.
All right, we'll see you guys in the next Hypecast. See you later, guys.
You know what?
Have a good one.
Fuck you, and they're gonna take this, die.